starts messaging me, hello. So I say, hola. And so he introduced himself and then asked me what my name is and where I'm from. Please, he said, please. So I ignored that. He said, hello, sir, question mark, question mark, question mark, on Wednesday. So I finally replied this morning saying US. Because it really took you a long time to reply. So I said, I don't live my life for social media. I reply when able. Gave him a mahalo.
He's like, well, that took you long.
Yeah. So I said, not sure why you need to know where I live or why you're aggressive about my reply.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Ah, dude, I don't live my life for you.
Oh, hold on. Gotta mute everybody. There we go.
Ooh, sorry.
This is Jane, and this is Bamboo.
Man, I wonder how many people are holding cells on GJ or any GBP pairs because that could be pretty dangerous, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
In London, I took cells, but I closed it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I took cells too. I was awake. I was looking at this candle here, closing below. I was like, yeah, it looks good. For
Oh
cells.
yeah, the same. I was looking at the 30 minute. I closed for I think 20 pips, and I left my runner, and I closed that for 70 pips.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh. Good morning, ladies.
Hey, good morning, Carlos.
Good morning.
I just closed gold. I
Nice.
don't know.
You in buys?
Yeah, I buys. Go to 30 minute. I
Yeah.
got in.
Oh, nice. Yeah, pretty good.
I just got out of my runner got out of break even, so not bad.
Let's see what's happening today. Today, oh, we got retail sales. That's it. Retail sales is going to be good. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, this time of the year is gonna be good.
Yeah, retail sales are going to be good because there's a lot of. I mean, it's very self-explanatory. You got good NFP, you got good numbers overall in the USD. Lots of sales happening, people buying stuff, holiday season. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, Chris had a haircut.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit!
I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Wow.
Where is he?
Morning. What's up?
Chris,
Oh,
man.
shit. Is that
You're looking
you?
sharp.
That fresh cut.
Where's Chris? Oh, there he is. Oh.
Oh, he's celebrating Boris' win.
Yeah, been waiting all that time. It's took me a whole year to grow what I had. So yesterday was a tough day.
He was
Let it
crying at the
go.
barber.
God
Let it
damn.
go.
Looks
Man,
like
dude did me good though.
You look good, Chris.
Is Chris
Yeah,
getting
man.
married again or what? Like, what's this?
I'm going to get all the girls now.
Damn, hide your girls and wives, man. Chris is in the
Yo.
building.
If you're in the trade, I'm going to make a coffee. So just so you know.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna start
Get
selling
ready to
gold.
take profit.
Sell gold. Sell gold.
Yeah, I mean, this big move on GJ, I don't even know how it's going to get corrected down. I mean, I don't think it's going to get corrected the whole way. What I do see is that it's like this candle created a wick range here. So there is a possibility it might come down. I mean, this is a 40 pip wick here too. So even with this, I'd be like looking at probably a Monday or Tuesday to trade GJ, if anything. Because because they can say anything right now, Boris can just jump on and say anything about Brexit, and this can just jump. Because he's like, we got elected, we're back, and let's get Brexit done, and the pound can just like fall on that rumor. Core retail says good, then gold will spike up to get liquidity grab. Yeah, we'll see what happens on gold. We'll see, because this was a strong resistance at 1470 on gold. You know, it was respected yesterday all throughout afternoon. New York got respected, like Asian too. After London opened, also tried to spike down, but it respected that as support. So if this breaks down with retail sales, we're coming all the way down to 1466. Maybe go up to 1475. Who knows?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch GJ right now, man. Not until next week, like you said. Until everything settles with a selection.
Bro, upgrade your trading view.
How much is it to upgrade this?
You should have did it on Black Friday, man, when they do everything. I don't know if they do a
Yeah.
Boxing Day one as well, but maybe wait till then.
I don't want to upgrade it. That's the thing.
Oh, this guy's cheap.
I'd probably oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I can create unlimited emails, so I can just keep on getting the 30-day free trial.
Man, this guy be making $5,000 a day.
They actually have a cheaper version than that $14.95. They have like a rookie version that they don't advertise on there.
I want the premium version, man. Start
Look at that
free
ninja.
trial.
That's how you go to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The rookie version is the best.
What do you mean? Look at the premium. It has tick marks on everything.
Bam, bam, bam. Charts. Tab.
Look at that. Oh.
Smartphone tools. Intraday.
I got almost everything with the rookie version, and I paid like $7 a month or something.
No,
like that.
you probably don't have chart replay and stuff.
Yes, I do. I got all that.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, because what happened is I used to have the Pro Plus, and I canceled my subscription, and they gave me like a deal. They begged me to come back because I had it for like 4 years or something.
Oh.
They
like
begged
begged me to
you?
come back.
Begged you?
Yeah, they begged me.
Fuck, man, you got a good deal then.
Yeah. She's like, Mr. Harris, what can we do for you? I was like, I don't use all this functions. So they took away a couple of stuff, and they gave me like this, like I guess it's like a rookie version. I guess I don't know.
Akil's about to Google credit card numbers.
But it's I still get to have 4 charts open at the same time.
You know what I don't like? That they don't have option to pay via PayPal.
They do, right there in the tab.
Where?
Next to card.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's so good about PayPal anyways? I never understand PayPal. What's so good about PayPal?
Because now I don't have to run downstairs and grab my credit card.
No,
I can
PayPal is really good because if you have a problem with if you're a buyer and you have a problem with the seller, they will give you always the right.
Oh, same thing happens with the credit cards too, like the banks.
Yeah,
Well,
my bank gives me.
Yeah.
Here in
Yeah.
Europe, it's not like that. Here, but you don't have to go to the bank. You just press the button, and they will give you like 85% the right to you.
Mm.
So if you find anything from China, AliExpress or anything, it's really good because they will. If you have any problem, you'll get the money back.
Well, my American Express always give me my money back.
You guys are lucky, man.
Yeah.
Josh sent a chart, gold buys. I mean, looks good. Stop loss is also good. I don't like it for a reason, because the 15-minute here, I just don't like these buys yet. Even if you can make it work. It's a 20 pip range, but I'm gonna wait for retail sales to see something.
Why you don't like it, Raquel?
I just don't like it,
But give me a reason.
because I don't want to buy gold. I mean, if I was to buy gold, I wouldn't buy gold right now.
Oh, so it's fundamentally.
No, it's just like I just don't. It doesn't sit right with me.
Okay.
You know, I just don't.
Hope
I
it
just
drops.
don't.
I hope it drops heavy for retail sales.
I just don't like it.
The retail sales forecast a little bit higher, 0.5, just because they seasonally adjust it like holiday time. But like, they added 80,000 jobs. Consumer inflation was good. There should be a lot of people spending money. So let's see how that goes. So an hour and a half on that shit, man.
Oh, what's this? If you do trial and then delete the trial from your profile page, you get instantly 40% discount.
For what?
TradingView.
Wait, what? Well, say that again. If you.
Someone wrote that in the Zoom chat there.
Oh, let me see. If you do the trial and then delete the trial. Oh, is that some like kind of glitch or?
No, it's like they want you to stay, so they're like, oh, no, sir, here you go, 40% off, 40% off.
Oh.
Yeah.
True.
No, sir, don't leave, stay.
Just like in the flea market, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh jeez.
That's exactly what it is. The online market is a big digital flea market. Yeah, EJ. The only thing I'm going to be looking for today is just retail sales.
Chris, I like your setup here. Oh, did he go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did say he was gonna get coffee. Oops. I was battling with my IG stalker.
What's your view on your JPY? My view on your JPY currently is that the 1 hour has created a high at 122,640. Essentially, what you would want to do is to see if it creates a support, maybe over here or maybe somewhere down to 122,540, and then try to take a buy up so that price can retest the high it created. That's my view on your JPY. Because when price creates a high, there's the 80% chance that price will retest that high. So that retest is going to come from price retracing, obviously, creating a support, and then you look for confirmations like bullish candles, and then, there's going to be an 80% chance it's going to continue up to retest the high it created. So there's a fair bit of waiting involved right now. Hope that makes sense. Because it makes sense in my head. Makes sense in my head.
That was a nice GG trade.
Oh, looks like gold buys are working here nicely. If price has to go up, it should respect the low of the previous candle. Also in the 4 hour, see bearish retest flipping bullish. That's the reason I've entered. Nice. See, this is a great example of a chart, explanation here.
I bought gold pre-London and it faked me out and then it shot up. Wait, I can show you. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. So I bought it right here. Oh, you moved it.
No.
Right here when that that bearish candle closed, and my stop loss was here, and then it just fell and shot up.
Yeah, but if you check out, that candle didn't have any top wick.
Yeah, I bought at the second one, at the bearish one.
Yeah, that was bearish.
on the 1 hour it looked really good, like it was. That was a bullish candle, and I opened it at the close of that candle, and then it stopped me out and shut up.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, in this case, the 30 minutes still counts. That's the thing. The 30 minutes still counts.
Even if I open at the second one, like after the second one closes.
Yeah, because if you look, so this was the start of that hour, right? So this 30-minute closed with no top wick. So this means the 1 hour candle at this point had no top wick, right? But when the next 30-minute candle started, it moved up a little bit to create a wick, and then it closed bearish. So these two candles, it made up the 1 hour candle close, which was like this.
Yeah.
So now the 30-minute, obviously they overall create the higher time frames, and then so there was no chance on this to go up.
Yeah, there was no range.
And you also had resistance above.
How recent of a high you talk about to 30-minute chart? Well, I don't know. This is the high right over here. Yeah, now price is going to come down to create support, and then it's going to go up.
Good morning.
Good morning. Raja. But that wick bearish 30-minute gold don't need to be filled. This wick will get filled once gold breaks below 1470. You see the support? This support has to break for this wick to get filled. People sometimes they send me charts, they have cells over here. Oh, I'm aiming for that wick fill. No, dummy, this support has to break for that wick to get filled. So you have to look at things from a logical perspective.
You gotta tell a story.
We gotta tell a story, yeah. So how will this wick get filled? Okay, this wick will get filled when price will move bearish. Okay, makes sense. So if price moves bearish, comes down to 1470, will it break support or no? We don't know until it breaks it. And it comes down and fills this wick. So if you aim this wick, this is what, a 20 pip wick? So if you can get confirmations that support is broken, man, you can catch this move down. It's just that easy. You just have to wait.
Man, fake IGs don't stop following me for like Bitcoin profits and stuff.
Oh, what's this?
Oh shit.
Bearish flag risk to reward 123.6. Wow.
What?
I don't even know what to review on this chart, man. I mean,
these are the higher highs and higher lows, but that's it basically.
That's it. I mean, I just don't even understand this. See, anything I say on the live, I say it with love, so don't take it personally.
Damn, gold buys look good.
Yeah, it's running nice for people who had buys. Oh.
Ooh.
Vincent. Vincent jinxed it.
That was such a quick drop too.
That's because I came back
That's
from
because I entered a sell, so market moved. No, okay. Kidding. I did though.
You did?
Retail sales, man. What a nice entry.
You
think it'll be good?
I think the retail sales are going to be good. I mean, they're expecting good.
Yeah.
What if the retail sales are like the record number?
Right? Like NFTs.
Yeah, like NFT. Record numbers.
See if gold. I just want to see if gold can, like, when it does, it reacts at like 1473 again. 1472 point. Yeah, up there, that zone you got. If it taps up there again, I just want to see if it rejects or breaks above that before retail sales, Because I think New York push might be a bearish push because it might continue the optimism of all, like, that whole trade deal stuff that was going on yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's just sets up the same thing.
People say you cannot manipulate my FX book. I'm gonna manipulate my FX book today.
Apparently you can though.
Oh, you can. I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna post it and I'm gonna say that's why I don't do my FX book.
And Astro guys made their own MT5 terminal. How to develop or make like a copy terminal.
Oh, really?
will expose that. You know what I mean? Like they made the terminal look exactly like MT5, but they edit whatever they want in there on the mobile and shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anything.
When that DMT hits, you know, you get take desperate measures.
Oh jeez. I had a video of theirs pop up on my feed the other day of him walking through his apartment or some shit. So like the first 2 minutes, like yeah, okay, bye.
Of whom?
Astro Effects.
Sean Lee.
Sean Lee.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember when he was
Not bad,
rapping.
yo. I think Amin's actually like a good trader. I think.
When he was rapping like I8s or something like that, like back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember.
He was a very good trader.
Right? Like yeah.
Very
they
good.
used to, like focus and know their shit. Like
in just the last 6 months, something happened to him.
Man, I lost direction. That's simple as that.
yeah, something
Money
like
chasing. Money
something
chasing.
took over. I don't know.
Yeah, because like I really used to look at him. I'll be like, man, like me and Ted would talk, man, such a good trader. I mean, he's running
Yeah,
up accounts.
Amin or both of them. Sean was good too. At one point, but Amin was actually good. Like he knew his shit.
Oh, I don't know about Amin.
Oh. Okay. Go back to gold, yo. Is it what zone you say? Yeah, if it comes close to breaking this, that's a nice look still. This hourly's about to close in like 5 minutes.
You know what? This week I have had no losses this week, and I really want to sell gold if this closes bearish, but I'm gonna wait.
And yeah, would you rather wait if it breaks? Because like sort of in the it's the worst when like you want to sell in the middle of the range and it rejects here again in that same area. But this hourly looks like it's about to flip bearish.
Patience.
Yep.
Told you I got a nice entry.
You're short, Jiven.
Yes. Which makes sense too, because if the retail sales is expected to be good, that should break gold down, and this is just like a prime entry he got. So
I'm just tired of like if you go out on the 4 hour on gold, the amount of fuckery is done up and down, and you know what I mean. Like for retail traders, like this is destroyed accounts. This is like let's just say 1460 up to 1480, 200 pips up and down, up and down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's destroyed people's accounts. We saw what GBP did to people, minus 16,000, like owing your broker.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right? I just want some nice flow. I want to continue this bearish momentum because we got some of the trade war deal stuff, optimism on the US side. We had record NFP, CPI wasn't bad. If retail sales is good and like US stock markets continue strong, then like maybe we can hit 1455, 1455.
Everything kind of points that direction right now.
Right? It sort of is, but I still want to.
Just on the data and stuff, I'll see the same kind of thing. But you never know with these random announcements.
Perfect.
Yeah, the only thing was overnight, China has been particularly quiet. Like you know how they were playing the nice guy. Now all of a sudden they don't want to say anything about like what Trump has brought to the table about that he's going to remove the December 15th tariffs and take away or cut 50% of the previous tariffs as well. So he is doing what China requested. Just took him forever, right? Trump playing his game. Yeah. But China didn't even reply to that yet. So it sort of put the markets on edge. But I think if Trump's gonna be Santa Trump again, man, with the retail stuff.
Yeah, you're bound to do something.
Yeah, I opened a sell as well. So just to put perspective, I usually go with 5 lots, but I opened a 1 lot.
Yeah,
just so that people know that this is a low risk sell I've opened. This is in the anticipation of
our open.
No, in the this is in the anticipation of like having good retail sales and having a good entry.
Yeah.
Oh, because if it starts like sometimes when the whole market expects it starts moving way ahead of time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be nice to get in.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Wow, EJ looks like it moved a lot of pips, but it didn't. It only moved like 5 pips.
Nah. Every time I do that, I used to do that when I used to trade EJ a lot. I was like, man, it's moved loads. Oh no, 8 pips.
Yeah. So, you know, if anyone's trying to trade Friday, just either don't trade Friday or trade with very, very low risk.
Yeah, definitely half risk day.
Yeah.
Same as Monday for me.
Oh, what's this? Your JPY. Price, basically, if this holds support, go up to retest the previous high. Well, yeah, that's the idea. That is the plan, Stan.
And the man.
What happened to the live with Mr. Banks last night?
Oh, I just got infiltrated.
Oh, did you? I was still up. I was like, oh, I'm going to catch this. Let's see what randomness we're talking about.
Rakeel, why you don't save them?
Because they're live.
Yeah, man.
You could save them.
No, then it's not live, then it's recorded.
Oh, you do it live, but you can record it.
Yeah, but then that takes away the whole thing about being it live.
Yeah, the
Okay.
You know, then it's like, oh, okay, this is never going to be saved, so you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
But
Ted does the same.
Yeah.
Ted never records it.
I used to record it, but then I was like, no.
The thing is that when you do it, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning, my time. So.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I was up last night real late, and I thought, oh, I'm going to catch it. It was like 4 a.m.
Oh, gold breaking.
Yeah, it should, like if you look at the 1 hour now, gold, the 1 hour candle broke the previous 1 hour candle.
1 hour have a top whip? Mine does have a.
Still okay. Yeah, it's still okay. It's all good.
Oh, 1 hour doesn't have.
It's all good in the hood.
Are Baba.
EJ's coming down. GJ is also trying to come down to fill that wick at the bottom there. Just be careful, everybody. Could you explain why you took the sell on strong support? Well, the thing is that the previous 30-minute kind of closed bearish, so I took a sell in the anticipation that if the retail sales are supposed to be good, that should push gold down. And I'm very confident that retail sales are going to be good because of, you know, we had like Black Friday, we had a lot of sales going on. It's holiday season, so people spend a lot of money. So retail sales are good. So this is an early entry for the news to push gold down. That's basically what it is. But it's also very, very low risk. So if it hits my stop loss, I'm losing $100. I mean, that's whatever.
Especially record NFP, more, you know what I mean? More working Americans. They're probably buying a lot of goods.
Yeah.
It makes sense with the whole holiday season and stuff.
Yeah.
JJ is such a mess.
Chad Burge, you said you wouldn't trade till Monday or Tuesday next week. Well, I changed my mind. Why wouldn't you sell GJ if it breaks this support? Because I don't trust the people in the UK.
Nah, trust me, don't trust nothing right now. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't trust.
In the Queen right now, so he's talking to the Queen.
Oh wow!
Food, so
Queen can wake up and say, "Boris, have you done Brexit yet?"
I know. To be fair, he's already said this morning he's sticking to his original plan, hoping to get it done by the end of January. So he's already come out and said that this morning. So you know, he still wants to go ahead with his original plan and get it done by I think it's the 31st of January. So that's on the table. So he hasn't changed his view on that. So yeah, start the year will be interesting.
Should I enter a sell on gold now? JG6 music. I think you should stick to music. You shouldn't try to trade gold. I mean, what kind of question is that? You should do your analysis and then you should have your stops and then you should trade.
I told you people were here for the signals.
Man, so frustrating, man.
Most
I
of
mean,
them.
you can enter now, but look at that stop loss. Can you handle it? Is the question.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, if you enter now, your stop is going to be at the same place where my stop loss is.
Yeah, if you're full margin, it will be hard for you.
Yeah, so, if someone is having any smart ideas, it's Friday, go with very, very low risk.
Oh, wait till this breaks, retest, and boom.
Yeah.
Well, Wickfield first.
I mean, you got options. That's
Yeah.
right.
How do you manage your positions when you break even? I just let it run. I mean, it's drop in. Come on. Thank you, Jeevan.
Okay.
Hey, listen, you provided me confidence to enter the trade. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I enter it.
That makes sense.
Especially if it breaks that support you're talking about, then it should go to Wickfield easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's this?
Now's the time for Chris to go get coffee.
My hell no, I ain't moving. I'm actually in the trade as well, so I'm moving at
If
all.
you want me to move, give me a cut.
Yeah, 10%, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this trade makes sense, but it's moving up pretty fast now. So I don't know whether this move down was a fake out to continue up or.
That's what it looks like, but it's moving up pretty fast.
Yeah, it's moving up too fast. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's a boss stop job.
But it's good though. Like if it closes back above 122,600, then this move down was a fake out.
Okay, cool. And that means that the probability is high for it to shoot up.
Gold is dropping. Come on, drop. Ooh, Jeev Capital Hunger is BRB.
Maybe you went to make coffee.
I should make some.
I don't think he drinks coffee. I think he drinks like lion blood or something.
Lion blood.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Virgin blood.
Oh wow, this thing is going down now.
Yeah, this is working good.
Now, this is the only hurdle we got. 1470.
Yeah.
This is also good. I mean, if this 30-minute candle closes bearish, then I can just tighten my stop and bring it above the 30-minute candle. Because if you look on the 1 hour now, 1 hour is just bearish now. So if this 1 hour has broken the previous 1 hour low, then the next 1 hour has no business breaking above, 1471 if it's going to go down.
Got no business doing that.
No business at all.
Morning.
Hey, good morning.
What's up, dude?
Morning, lady.
You alright? Gold sells.
Yeah, I mean gold sells.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm just waiting for it to break 1470.
Yeah, you and us. Chris, everybody's talking about your haircut, man.
Now you know where's fresh. That's
It does look good, Chris. It does look good.
Yeah, we can see.
Got that nice little fade in the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Gold's still ranging on his little support.
I was quite happy actually.
I see that. I see that.
Still ranging on that support. We need that. We need that New York volume.
I think New York is going to give us the push we need on gold. New York open.
My hourly still didn't have a top wick, but I don't know if that was just my broker or what.
Mine doesn't.
On the 15?
On the 1 hour, right?
My hour candle on gold.
I've got like a little nipple.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I've got one, but it's really small.
Yeah.
On IC, tiny nipple.
Mm-hmm.
And it keeps, if you look at like the lower time frames, it keeps bouncing off like 1470.5 there.
Yeah.
So once it smashes through that, it should be good. But otherwise, it just keeps ranging up and down that little like 1470.5 to like 1472.2. Like keep going up and down there. Yeah, nice little breakdown.
Yeah, I've got the same.
Yeah, it might go sideways till New York Open, like in an hour.
Damn, what's EJ doing? Oh, that was messy.
Bang.
EJ is doing a full reversal back in the range there.
That you already
Actually,
know, didn't they? Earlier, I think.
Okay. Where EJ reversed from, that's where I've got my zone.
That candle on GJ is so nice.
This is toxic behavior right here. All this is just garbage.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just put a box around it. All this area here, this is just stupidness.
Yeah, I might even stay away.
You want this, not this.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice drawing, man. Where'd you learn that?
How do I remove it? Oh, there you go.
I don't think I'm playing with GJ no more this year. I think I'm done with it.
It looks like EJ is going to continue moving here. Why didn't you wait for the gold to break 1470? Well, I guess new people are coming in right now, latecomers. Well, I guess because the retail shares are going to be good, so that should push gold down. So I got a better entry here in the anticipation it's going to go down. Also, it's a Friday. If this trade hits my stop, I'm losing $100. That's okay. This is like a fun coupon trade.
Free trade.
Yeah, that's that.
Free trade Fridays.
Free trade Fridays.
Well, we still have 2 hours to the news. So maybe it's just gonna range.
Like an hour 15, no?
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it in 1 hour?
Yeah.
1 hour and a half. 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
How would you trade $200 account? Starting with the 2-cent lots. I think that's a good start.
Oh, my time zone on Forex Factory is fucked up. That's why I said 2 hours.
Yeah, mine keeps switching. Every day it keeps switching back. I have to change every morning.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Looking on gold, it's the end of the week, and I don't have a bottom wick on my gold broker, and so I think it might be similar to last week around 12 o'clock. In a couple of hours. Same thing happened last week. It just shot down and created that lower wick.
Yeah, that's a good view.
To be honest, gold 4 hour looks like that this current 4 hour can pop up.
Yeah, that's true.
It looked like it broke that level and it's retesting.
It's retesting to fill the wick at like 1473.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's why there are news that can push it down.
Yeah, once this 30-minute candle closes, I'm going to bring my stop down to the top of this current 30-minute candle. Oh, sir, I need advice. All right. Perfect. This is what I like, consultation. What advice?
That's a nice trade.
What advice do you need?
Unless you didn't close anything.
Gold is reaccumulating to go higher. Well, Irtaza Ali, if you can send a chart based on that, your findings, that would be amazing. Because you know, like how I did my analysis on gold, and we took an entry, and everything was done. So this is how you should do stuff. You know, you shouldn't just say things because you know you feel like it's gonna happen. Should I go fishing today or should I go play poker? I think rewards in poker are much faster than those in fishing.
Fishing's cold, man.
Depends on where you are.
And I was gonna say in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, man.
Exactly, man. Come on.
Summertime game.
Alright, what's this? Fundamentals and daily bullish. There was a high created giving a big chance of a retest. Opportunity to buy 15-minute closes bullish above resistance. I don't think so, because you have to clear this resistance here first at 147, 111.
That's not the level they had on the chart.
What's gold doing that?
I think it might well have been.
Man.
Yeah.
No, still.
EJ's going though.
Yeah.
Well, that was like a fake out on EJ.
Yeah, if it breaks this area, it's going up.
Yeah, go on.
No.
So I didn't see the news this morning, what time it was. I know there's Euro stuff this morning, but I wasn't looking then. I didn't know if that's partly to do with why that's
Oh, yeah.
I think there was. I'm sure there was Euro news. It wasn't massively important, but there was some numbers of some sort, sure.
Yeah.
Think better than a man and his rod.
See, my strategy to be in a trade is to, once I enter the trade, I don't look at it at all. So the only thing I'm looking on gold is the price. That's it. So from time to time, I'll flick to the chart. I'll see, okay, yeah, it looks good, whatever. And then I just won't look at it at all.
That's like a psychological thing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Similar stuff, to be honest.
The rakeel indicator.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you always watch it, you always end up. If I watch it closely, I end up closing stuff early.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
I've done that thousands of times.
Yep. But there's times I left it and I looked and I thought, oh, it's closed. And I think, oh, what is it? And then it's a surprise. You open up and you're like, yep, one.
So did anyone gamble or GPP yesterday?
Hell no. Hell no.
I was sitting here working on my laptop, and I was just watching it do all that fuckery. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I thought about throwing something at it, but I was no.
Man, it won't. But for me, it won't work. I just went out for dinner. I was like, there's no way I'm doing that.
I had a small account that I was willing to risk, and I was waiting for 30 seconds before to put a buy, and my MT4 froze 2 minutes before, and so I couldn't even place it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
And it froze for a good few minutes. So I saw the exit poll come on TV, and then even 3 minutes later, it still hadn't come up.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. There was a lot of stuff I saw last night about that. But there's a lot of danger there. There's a lot of disasters yesterday.
Yeah, I reckon a lot of people blew accounts.
Oh, dude.
How much money did they pour in to make that move?
Man, must be loads.
Like trillions, right?
I'm not sure. I used to know the figures, how much it was roughly to move a pip, but I can't even remember, to be honest. It would be a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
It's 2% overall growth. Well, I think it was like 2 and a bit % gain on the pound.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 200 bit.
Today, the Japanese market hit 18-month high, and then why? USD up. That is positive for JPY. Then why this happened? Please explain. I have no idea.
Just because Japanese stock markets are high doesn't mean the yen is going to be strong. You know what I mean?
Good. Yeah.
Because usually the yen strength and weakness comes from like geopolitical tensions or anything related to its safe haven attribute, just like the Swiss franc or gold. You know what I mean? Gold's heavily influenced by good or bad data or like these world issues. Where like if the Japan stock markets are doing good, and then overnight you have Euro stock markets, UK stock markets doing good, and then you have US stock markets doing good, it's just showing you that currencies themselves are actually strong. You know what I mean? So you probably have more strength USD against JPY.
So they correlate with each other a lot, or is that just like sometimes?
It's just like global stock markets as a whole. When you have like optimism and all this stuff going on, all these global stock markets get relief. You know what I mean? It's just stock markets as a whole. That's why the world loves that when it's like any optimistic headlines. Even like when Chris and I are talking, and Brexit's such a huge mess, but when they distract from these points and create this optimism, the market jumps on it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, we traders are trying to watch both sides of the coin and look for buy and sells. But like institutions, corporations, they like it when the stock markets are super high and like the currency is strong and that, right? That's when they make the most money. So
yeah. Nice.
Gold's still bouncing off this little support, eh?
Yeah, I think as we get close to the retail sale, it's gonna.
Oh shit! The 1 minute just did a. Oh, it dropped it for a second.
It's gonna break it.
It dropped like 5 pips.
And at that level, though, isn't it? Same corner plays.
Yeah. Might bounce around.
So let's say we look at this here, this pre-market data. So does this have any effect on what's going to happen with gold or USD, or is that just based off of the stocks?
It does with the overall sentiment of it's gone up. It does, I think, doesn't it?
Where's it even?
Yeah.
What were you talking about? What?
Yeah. So let's say we talk about this pre-market data.
Yeah.
Is that like a directly related to like current gold prices or the dollar, or is it just like?
No, that's just telling you how stock markets can potentially perform. You know what I mean? How they're looking so far, just pre-market. So it can give you indication if markets are going to run strong or not. But usually, if it's flat, like if it's like plus or minus like weak numbers, it's not going to show you too much.
Okay.
But has it got any relevance to the gold market or
no?
It's just like you have. It's not like that. It's not like it has a direct correlation that way. It's just when U.S. stock markets and global stock markets are strong, right? Global investors are taking their money out of safe haven.
Okay, yeah.
And they're putting money into these stock markets and like trading these more higher risk but better paying investments, right?
Yeah.
So then that's why you would see a potential. That's why when you have this trade war optimism and Trump goes stock markets at record high, you see the shift when global investors are taking money out of gold. You see gold dump, right? And then you see that money go into the stock markets, go into the US dollar and change that way. It's not like a direct correlation where like, because stock markets are up, gold will be down, but it can have an impact depending on what's driving it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, gold's just raging up and down here, man. I just closed for like 10, 15 pips and then see what happens.
What could happen?
S&P is at the record high, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like stock market's been at a record high, so. But gold's just been making like, because if you looked at, for example, with all the news and stuff yesterday, when gold was spiking up before it dumped by the Trump tweet, right? His whole thing with the phase 1 deal, which a lot of us were expecting because like thanks to Trump, right? But when that happened, UJ didn't even move. UJ kept holding its buy zone. So gold has seen a lot more manipulation. That's what I was talking about on the 4 hour, where like I just want to see retail sales be good, this optimism continue, and see the U.S. stock market strong, and then have a downtrend we can take advantage of on gold. I'm tired of 100 pip moves up and down, and retail traders get destroyed in that. You know what I mean? So like, you know how many people lost accounts probably with that Trump tweet, and they're jumping in buys, they're waiting for a pullback, and like, oh, pullback, buy time, and then bam.
Yeah.
So like,
that was definitely account ending.
Yeah, and then GBP, they probably try to sell GBP later in the day to make their money back from gold, and then
double whammy.
Double whammy.
Yep.
I should go make coffee. Fuck.
Yeah, good one.
Did someone draw on the screen, or did my screen just crack?
Crack the screen, bro.
I was thinking the same.
Somebody do a black.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going crazy here.
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, "What the fuck is
See
this?"
that? I'm like, what the hell just happened to my screen?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, someone lost 15,000 yesterday on GJ. 5 lots, no stop loss. Oh, painful.
Why put yourself in that place?
Painful. God
It
damn.
didn't even matter if you had stops yesterday and you're in sales.
Yeah,
I think he had
Yeah,
he could lose that money. I mean, like he didn't care about that money.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you got that much money, that's
Yeah.
Man, you saw that guy on KOTFX. He owes them 14,000 or 15 or whatever the
Yeah,
number
but
was.
you don't have to pay the broker.
We spoke about this before. I think it depends if you've got a, I can't remember what it was called, where you go over, you can, I think there's like something in place you have in place, zero equity something or something, I can't remember what it's called.
Negative balance protection, I think.
That's it.
Yes.
Something. Yeah, that's it.
Negative balance protection.
IC market's pretty good. They don't have that, but if you make a loss, if you're negative, if you just deposit whatever you owe them, they'll just top that up in your account.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
So you pay it off and they'll give you that money in your account anyway. So you're not actually. You went into negative.
Yeah, I had buys on GBP interest rates. I had a 30 lot open, and what happened was it went in profits, and then their whole system froze. Price started to retrace, went in drawdown, went to my stop. It passed my stop loss, and then it dropped 100 pips after that. So yeah, so it went down to like negative 35,000. So then.
Wow.
Yeah, so they gave me the money back. They're like, yeah, it was a problem on our end.
Yeah, but on this occasion, they sent an email 2 days ago saying that they cannot guarantee the stops.
Yes. Oh yeah.
It's a whole different scenario, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, because this is like a massive. Because like the results, the poll came out at 5 p.m. You know, look at the time, 5 p.m. This is when the markets are closed, the spreads are high. Like I was watching it, and the spread was up like 40 pip spread. You know, 40, 50 pip spread.
Yeah, my broker slipped 250 pips as well. So I mean, even if I had stopped, it would have gone straight through it.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, even if I had a sell and I had a stop placed.
Man, I had a guy, he had a buy on GJ, and his buy got stopped out because the spread widened up to like 40 pips.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. No way.
But on all brokers were the same?
Near enough, I would have thought. But
yeah, but it's like there's no liquidity, or it's just a trick the
I think it's just
brokers do to take everybody out.
They had no I think if Ted was there, he could talk more about it. But like they had they didn't reduce the leverage.
Yeah, for the ones that went in had problems. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you reduce the leverage, your loss becomes way less, right? Because your margin it goes down faster with lower leverage. So
closing bullish, 30's bullish. So I don't know if you want to close out before, you know.
I'm gonna stay in. Whatever.
You're gonna wait till thing 8:30, 1 more hour.
Yeah. Like, what's my P&L right now? I'm down $45, man.
Come on.
That's like that's 1% of my profits for the week.
That's true.
That's way okay. Oh yeah, man. Like since 11th, I've had no losses. Oh, that's like 2 days ago. That's like 2 days ago.
Yeah, it feels long, right? With the month started.
Yeah, it feels long. Like since 2 days ago, all my trades on the pound are buys. Just buys.
Yeah, that guy we sent had like negative 26K. That was fun.
Where's that picture? I'm trying to find that picture. I can't find it.
The one with the negative 15K or 16K, something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you posted that last night.
Did I post it? No, I didn't post it.
On IG?
I think Jeevan posted it and he removed it.
No, I felt bad because the guy messaged me.
What do you say?
He was like, "Man, I really gotta do better." Like I was like, Wait, where is it? Should have it though. Yeah, we sent it in the WhatsApp too, for sure.
Yeah, let me pull it up here. All right, what's this? Possible buy stop, possible target. Sell rejection support. Oh, okay, yeah, this makes sense. Buy stop above resistance. See now, this 30-minute candle closed with no wick on the top. It's also respecting the previous high, so it's still good. You know, now this should continue moving down. If it does not, then you will see me have a losing trade. Corbin. Man, this WhatsApp chat, it has so much stuff. Wow, there's a rhino taking a poop over there.
That was mad.
Yeah, some guy was running a AI. It wasn't an AI, it was like an algo running, and that algo had cells on GPCHF. It got blown out of the water.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how they react to stuff like that.
They don't.
They
That's
don't.
why you always have stops on.
They keep taking more cells.
Yeah,
You need to
that's
have.
what I was thinking.
You need to have stop losses on them for things like that.
Yeah, fuck that. Nah. That's the only thing that worries me with stuff like news outbreaks and stuff. But I suppose if you're sensible, you just would stop. You wouldn't trade at that point.
Oh, we got 1 hour. 1 more hour.
Seeing as it's slow, here's something quite funny.
There goes GJ. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go make some coffee. I'm starting to fall asleep. I went to bed too late.
What's this?
Too much alcohol, man?
No.
Oh.
Just watching a movie with my lady.
Oh.
Greta.
Trump tweeted that, and then look at what she did to her bio.
Man, who is she, man? Like,
Man, she's like, yeah.
who is she? This is like Malala, you know? She's like
He's a
Malala. Like,
she's a boomer.
out of nowhere.
I have more followers than me.
Yeah, she got more followers than me too.
All because she gave Donald Trump evil at one time.
I think these people are spies, you know? They're like
A
spies.
12-year-old girl.
Yeah. World's scared of her, man.
Let's see if we remember of her in 1 year.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the power of the internet.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Found it. Wow. It's negative 21,000 on a $4,000 account. Well, I think on a $4,000 account, you shouldn't open 4 lots anyway.
Yeah, but he said he had. You're talking about the caught guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like a 25 pips stop loss.
Yeah, but still, it's.
But you know that's coming, man. What are you trading? You know that stock's getting slipped.
But this kind of guys, they don't have any money management plays or anything.
Any news, man. It's not the way.
They see these guys with McLaren, Lambos, and that's
right
it. Oh,
here.
I'm gonna make it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I posted actually. Yeah. I made a funny story about that actually.
Yeah. Ooh, negative margin. Damn. Yeah, if I had a $4,000 account, I would never open 7 lots. This is 7 lots, man.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense at all.
You've got no business doing that. That's what it is.
And then he said, "I'm gonna tell not to give me my 2,000 back or something like that."
Oh, it's mad. I ain't getting no Christmas presents.
So Friday is the day where you should look over the trades you have taken over the week, the losses you have taken, and what you really learned from those trades. Was those trades impulse trades, over leveraged trades, like dumb trades, over trading? So you really need to take time and look at that.
Yeah, I do that on Sunday morning. I'm going. I don't really trade much on Friday, so Sunday morning I sit down and go through everything. Chill out.
Don't you get stopped out when you lose all your money? No, when brokers, they don't have, when they don't reduce leverage. The thing is that the prices are provided from the liquidity providers, right? And when the liquidity provider gives you a price which is way beyond, your stop loss, that's what the broker shows you. So, I mean, if the price gets executed, there you go in negative. So that's why your positions don't get closed.
Mm-hmm.
It's very risky to trade, like elections or Brexit news is very, very risky.
Yeah, like rate decisions and stuff. Not big things, man.
Yeah. I just copied all your trades, Raja, so I think I did good this week. Well, nice. It's very good. I would copy my trades too.
Ah, man, you got to do your own. Because one day, what if this goes away? This goes away one day.
Yeah.
You'll be like, uh-oh, what do I do now? And use this time to educate yourself, man.
GJ to head back down to fill that candle left. I think you need to wait for the support to break 146.720 for it to continue down to 146.470 because this is a big ass wick, man. This is a 20 like almost 28 pip wick. So you have to wait for this. EJ makes no sense at all. 4 hours is kind of doji. 1 hour is hanging in there. 30-minute is still 21 minutes left for it to close. Looking at gold. Well, I'm in this trade now, so might as well just be in it. Retail sales are good. This is a good entry. Plus, I'm risking $100 here, so it's no big deal.
Good morning, everybody.
Top of the morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
All right, let's take a look at this. GP Cats. I hope you have a sell stop. Oh yeah, this could be a sell stop.
Oh, that's much better.
This gap on GJ. I don't see a gap on GJ.
There's a huge one if you look on the 30-minute.
Whoa, look at gold.
Yo, look at gold, bro.
What's
Let's
happening?
Go.
Oh, it's drop hit.
Oh.
I thought it was going. I thought it looked farther when I was looking at the 1 minute. I was on the 1 minute.
Wow, man.
You got him all excited. He was like, "Whoa, what? What? Wait."
On the 1 minute.
I was on the 1 minute. That's why I was like, what? I was making an omelet.
I saw the price. It was at 14.70.
Why you took those gold sales? I'm in buys.
From where?
That's 1-on-1 now. That's 1-on-1.
No, we already. I closed up.
Oh, did you go?
This is flipping now. That was like some next.
Oh.
Kavan, why'd you have to open your mouth?
Dude.
I don't know why you guys took gold sales. I'm in buys, man.
That was before. I closed my scalps. I told this guy the 30 closed bullish, but he said he's gonna hold anyway.
Kavan came in late. You came in late.
I took buys right here. Got two positions. That one right here and this one right here.
Ooh, okay.
You just entered that on that 1 minute. Send your trade to the WhatsApp right now. Nah,
Yeah.
you guys are lying. You entered that in that 1 second. Send it
You
right
just
now.
took that trade?
Send it to the
No,
WhatsApp.
I've been in it for the past.
Send
it over. Let's see. I haven't even seen this man take anything. No, what are you waiting?
Let me erase that.
Get called out, son.
Better not be no limit. Yeah, our goal's going a little hectic right now.
Yeah, man. Went below 30-minute, above.
I don't know. I'm risking $100 here, and I don't care. I still think the retail shares are going to be really, really good, and this is just to lure people in buys, and then they'll get fucked when the retail shares are good.
Yeah, come on.
Kevon will be out.
Listen,
man got quiet when I said send it over.
No, I'm driving, fucker.
He's trading, driving his Uber.
Man jumped in on that 1 minute while driving.
Right down in 1 second.
We gonna have a fight on our hands.
If you notice the time I dropped my son to school,
You should know that, eh? You should know that, man.
you know that by now.
You fucker.
Is that Alex, by the way?
Oh, I got stuffed out.
Jeez. But that was.
Got stuffed out. I closed.
Yeah, that was a good. They just tested that thing again and flipped up.
Man, I still think it's going to drop for retail sales.
Just wait.
Listen, I got that move off Roger. It broke the daily high and the retracement.
We understand that, but you could send
Roger always take that trade.
Send the trade.
He's driving in Miami, guys. Let him focus. Let him focus. I heard the horn go already.
Man, about to open Microsoft Paint.
Microsoft Paint.
I swear. That literally, who saw that? It happened in 2 seconds, and man said he's driving. Ouch.
Where my Photoshop at?
This freaking black line is messing with my eyes.
What was this move down, man?
I don't know, man. That's what I was saying.
Where did this come from?
That was quick. It happened like.
Yeah.
Bears wick on the 30 minutes.
That
you're
was.
still here.
It's a rejection wick.
That came out of nowhere.
If it flips and tanks, man's gonna say, "Oh, I was turning around the corner, made a left, and I closed my trade just in time." Oh God, just saw a flip. Just took south at this red light. I saw the red light and made me say sell.
Okay, Mr. Irtaza Ali, why don't you come on the mic? Let's have conversations about trades on the mic. This guy in YouTube chat, he's just saying, "Oh, these guys don't know anything."
Irtaza, send your trades too. Well, I'll give you my Telegram. Send your trades over. You just suck. Let's see this.
Call out Friday.
Don't worry, you could pay me next year to see my account live, and you can watch me trade live.
We just wanted to
There you
see.
go.
We just wanted to see this acrobatic stunt you pulled, because it seems amazing. We just want to see.
You can watch me take all the trades and everything.
Because
I'm gonna charge you, and I'm gonna charge you for it
right now.
And I'm gonna charge you for it.
I want to see that bullshit.
Kevon, you should say, you can watch me trade and learn.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna charge.
Who's that talking? Is that Iron Man?
No.
No.
I need to know who's talking all that shit.
Steven is me, Jeez.
Steven, man.
Oh.
Yeah. Send it over. What's up? We're waiting.
Oh man.
Jeevan, you can learn a thing or two.
What? This guy got offended now, man.
I'm gonna shut up all the haters next year. Resetting my account like I do every year, 20K.
Alright, I think my coffee's ready. Be right back.
Is that Chris? If that's Chris, hold your buys.
No, this is Roman.
I'm Chris, bro.
Okay,
yeah,
if Chris is grabbing coffee, hold your buys.
You still holding that gold buy? It's a good sign for you.
Hold up, let me get I'll hook you up, man. I'm gonna make coffee. I'm gonna get 10%.
Yeah, that wasn't me talking. That wasn't me talking making money, man. Don't worry about that.
Come on, where's your TP?
Silence.
Yeah, he ain't got TP either.
Yeah, man. I think it normally takes 10 pips.
Yep.
Oh, EJ's dropping here more.
Yeah, if you look at the 4 hour on EJ, makes
What
kind of
time
sense.
is it, man? At least I killed some time. We got Miracle up in 10 more minutes. That was nice.
The 1 hour, sorry.
Yeah, if nothing else, join the stream for the fighting every day.
If market breaks this resistance, it has high probability to go around 1467. Yes, this buy makes sense now. This might be sense. There's this guy on. I'm trying to get him on Zoom because he sees longs on gold, and I just want to know how because I don't know. I don't think he's sending the message to the right Instagram account.
Why are people scared to come and chit chat, man?
Well, if you look at gold at 1 hour, it looks like it's retesting and it's going.
Going for that wick fill, the 4-hour wick fill. That's what I got out when we had that first 15-minute drop, and then when that 30 closed bullish, I was saying like I'm probably just gonna get out till retail sales because that 4 hour still has that little bit of a wick, you know.
I can make a case for gold going up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It has a 50-50 chance of going up.
Oh my god.
Come on, man. You
like
gotta give.
We all paused and waited for a good answer. We were like,
yeah, you gotta give more substantiated evidence than that.
I got good silence for a second. That was good.
Yes.
That was well-timed comedy. That was good.
Ooh, if it breaks 1472.70, then yeah, it's heading up further.
What chart do you have? What chart do you have up there, Roger?
What's that?
What chart do you have up there? What time frame?
It's the 30-minute time frame.
That wick on the bottom looks really nice though for an up move.
Yeah, that
or
was
the tail on the bottom. Yeah.
For that 4 hour wick fill.
If you go to the 1 hour, it looks really clear.
Still got like 40 minutes till news, so maybe NY can do like a quick grab.
That tail went right to that other high just like 20 candles ago, right after the big down move. Touched that candle right there. Right, was the big down move, and then like 5 candles past that, there's a wick, and it touched that wick.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like my bias will change to bias once we break above 1472.
Yeah.
That massive rejection candle on 4 hour, man. None of this makes no sense to me.
Yeah, this is what we said earlier too, that this might be just a retest.
Yeah, you said it when you were short.
Yeah, when I was short, I said this could go up.
At first, if it doesn't break that, like it's just gonna keep ranging back and forth. And then if it breaks 1472, like you said, then it's gonna go for that full 4 hour wick fill.
Thing is that we got in 9 minutes the U.S. Open, so
yeah, that'll give like the actual little push and then see what happens before news.
Yo, what's the next resistance after 73? What's the next major?
When you were short.
So I'm here. So I'm here on the Zoom call with you guys.
Hey, Mr. Irtaza, you need to mute your YouTube.
All right, 1 second. To break 1472. Like
Irtaza.
What's up?
Okay, perfect. Hey, man, how's it going?
Hey, how are you? You alright?
Good, yeah. So how are you enjoying the streams overall?
I wanted to talk to you guys about the gold long. Obviously, you guys are short on it, but I don't know if you guys use Wyckoff or not. Do you guys use?
No, we closed the shorts as soon as, or I don't know he did, but after
I'm out.
This area again, then.
Can I share my screen or?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do this.
Do you mind still sharing your screen so I can walk you through it?
Oh no, it can't be done side by side. That's a problem.
All right. So how am I gonna show you this?
Okay, so you want to share your screen? 1 sec here. Let me just... And now you can share your screen.
Okay, bear with me a second.
That jacked up my eyes real fast.
Yes. Right, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
All right, obviously, I don't know if you guys are used to trading Wyckoff or not, but obviously, Wyckoff basically says markets go through phases, right? They go through an up phase and consolidations. Now, after an up phase, the normal course of action is a distribution, which I think you guys were looking for. But at times, the market can reaccumulate to go higher. So if I go on the schematic here, you will see basically I've got the markings as it's shown here. I'll put this for your viewers can see. Can you see this here?
Yeah.
Yep. So you can see the markings here. So very important to assess this is the volume that's happening when the move is taking place. When you see the drive getting to the bottom of the support, you've got declining volume, which doesn't suggest that support or resistance is going to get broken to go lower. And in fact, you've got this influx of volume here. And actually, the beauty about Wyckoff is you can use it on all time frames. That's why it doesn't matter when you're seeing these patterns form on 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 or an hour, because they will happen. You know, if a theory is to hold weight, it's to hold weight on all time frames. It doesn't matter if it's happening on the 4 hourly. So, I mean, I know you guys called me out, but I mean, I'll show you this GA trade. Let me show you this GA trade last night that I took.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you can show like 1 or 2 trades, but it's about consistency. About show us 6 months of trades in that.
Consistency, no problem. I run a professional Telegram channel. Spent over 5,000 pips in the last month. So I'm not saying on the call to bash you guys. I'm just saying there's more to trading than support and resistance and basic concepts that you guys are preaching. It's all well and good, but what was your rationale for taking the short? I mean, you called me out, but did you analyze the volume here?
No, my rationale for shorts was what I explained, and I didn't see buys, so I took shorts. So it wasn't shorts.
Well, yeah, but I get that. I know you're saying you didn't see the buys, but you took shorts. But your job as a professional trader and analyst to analyze both directions of the market and go for the most probable idea. Did you analyze the volume? Because look, I don't know about your viewers, but the volume here is declining. I don't know.
The day I analyze volume is the day you kick me in the nuts, and I like it.
The problem with analyzing volume in Forex is it's broker dependent. So you're looking at Oanda, but it's not centralized like equities has to go.
Well, I don't know about you, but the evidence, the proof is in the pudding here that is gold is flying. I don't know about you guys, but you guys were sure.
Oh no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. What I'm trying to say is
Roger, I'm not arguing with you. I'm arguing with the other guy that's talking nonsense and saying the day I use volume, just because you're uneducated about the markets doesn't mean the information you got is right.
The whole beauty.
Yes, I'm uneducated on the markets. I've been trading live for 16 years for a living. But yes, I'm uneducated.
How long you've been trading live? You can't trade if you don't start analyzing volume. I'm gonna
16 years live, bud. 16.
I'm gonna give this analogy for you.
What are these guys talking? This other guy talking.
You have the keys to a car, right? But if you haven't got the fuel to make it go, price is not gonna move.
Hey, did you hear me though? 16 years live trading for a living. 16 years.
We just started trading for.
I mean, if you've got 16 years.
All right, listen. So the thing is, the beauty about Forex is that they are different systems, right? And everything can work in certain ways. Like, I had a sell, but it didn't turn out to be a sell. It turned out to be yes, no big deal. So the reason I got Irtaza here, so I could learn why he saw buys. That was the only thing.
You guys,
the thing is.
I appreciate you, but do you guys know who Wyckoff is?
I know.
I've heard the last name, but
you've heard the last name, so obviously you've heard of the concepts higher highs and higher lows, correct? That's Dow theory, right? Wyckoff is one of the 5 titans of technical analysis. I mean, this goes into your credibility as analysts, who are trying to elevate people on social media. If you don't even know what you guys are trading, I mean, it's all well and good going live and trading. I mean, a lot of the trades you will get right because obviously you've spent time on the charts looking at the whatever's going on, but actually to be like oblivious and then just say I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. The higher highs and higher lows concepts that you guys talk about, that's Dow theory, right? Wyckoff goes before Dow.
See,
so what was the trade you wanted to show us you took based on this? You're saying?
So I run a professional Telegram channel, and I will show you what I will show you. So you can see this, right? Gold buy sent GA last night. I will show you.
Where's the trade? What's that?
Look at this. GA sell last night based off Wyckoff. Yeah. Plus 50 pips straight.
See, now here's the thing.
Wait, where's the trade? Is my screen frozen? I just see.
Yeah, mine too. I cannot see. I can only see the gold chart.
Oh, gold push right there for the wick though. 4 hour wick.
I mean, look at. I mean, the proof is right there. Gold is flying. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's all well and good. You guys bashing me this, that, and the other. But
listen, Irtaza, listen. We're not bashing you, but the one thing that
was
doesn't,
that one guy, Iron Man.
one thing that doesn't sit right with me when people come on and say that their system is the best.
Exactly.
I'm not saying. I'm not just preaching the system.
That's what you said. You came on here and you said that
I'm
you
not
guys don't
preaching
look at Wyckoff theory and you guys don't know what you're doing because you guys don't respect Wyckoff. That's like saying that,
I don't know if you guys respect Wyckoff or not, but the guy just made a dumb joke that you know, if the day I decide to use volume is the day whatever he said.
Yeah, that was very immature of him.
I'm just saying.
But dude, if you're a mature person, you shouldn't be paying attention to him. You know.
So who should I be paying attention to? You guys are on the call, like.
Oh, those type of comments. You don't.
People
you
talk.
Yeah, I don't even know who that guy is.
Yeah, that was a very disrespectful thing to say to begin with. I mean, I'm gonna agree with that. You know,
I mean, this guy's got the buy open. Does he know the next targets for the buy?
Gold's fucking going wild right now. Jeez.
Yeah.
Does he know where the next target for gold is? I mean, basically, do you guys use order blocks? The next target for gold is 1484. It's an order block here. Okay, so basically, the movement of Forex in the market is an institutional game, right? So imagine we're a bank here, right? We've got millions of dollars in capital that we can trade with, right? Hundreds of millions. So they basically, let's say for example, sacrifice 50 million of their capital here to take the stops here, to then take the stops, then become sells. So now they've got a position that they're going to take profit on down all the way here, but they've got a position in the loss here. They need to break even on this trade. That's essentially what's happening.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the inner circle thing.
Yeah, the inner circle. Well, inner circle trader. But
yeah, exactly.
I mean, who moves price in the markets? Is it the institutions or, I mean, is it retail?
What type of time frame are you looking at?
Yeah, institutions.
Institutions. So why would you not try and understand why price moves institutionally? I don't know.
You do.
I don't know
anybody else's view except for you just watch how Keel trades, but there's other people in here too, you know.
Anyway, I appreciate you guys having me on the call. So
what was the trade? Yeah,
that was the reason for the gold buy, and that
was very nice. You were right.
I just didn't like the fact that I was called out, saying, if you don't know what you're talking about, I mean, there might be someone watching your channel that actually knows what they're talking about. But,
well, it's not about that. Like, you have to understand that your name on the YouTube chat was just a random name. We haven't talked to you. We don't know you, right?
And you were also saying you guys.
Basically, I follow Forex Rob, right, on Telegram. I got a little notification from him that we're going to go on your YouTube and watch it live. So I thought I'd check you out, and you guys looked legitimate from hearing it. But then when you guys started, throwing trade ideas about, I mean, fair enough, you're managing your risk correctly, but there has to be a rational basis for taking the trade.
Yes.
You can't just take the trade because I haven't seen the buy side of it, so I'm just going to short it. I don't know.
So is this the first time you've been on the stream here?
This is the first time I've been on the stream.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we've been streaming like for the last year and a half. And all the trades I've taken are all recorded. They are all on my Instagram. Every trade I've taken on the live stream, right? So you have to understand, when you were in the YouTube chat, I see your name as just another name, right? So when someone talks like that, then obviously I'm going to say, okay, like, why do you say it's a buy? So when people don't send charts, then I don't know what you're thinking, honestly.
I appreciate where you're coming from, but your pal that was on the call, I mean, he said, I took the buy and I don't even know what my targets are, this, that, and the other. I mean, a lot of people obviously are looking up to you guys if you guys have been doing this for a year and a half, and they want a bit more clarity, because anyone can go on Google and say, let's take a buy or sell, right? They're looking up to you guys, and I'm saying,
show what? Now this guy's just talking shit too, because you were in the chat saying these guys don't even know what they're talking about first, right? And still, what's your Instagram and stuff? I want to see these live trades as well, from this GA trade and all this stuff, using the system. I want to see how much profitability you've earned doing this as well. So to see that too, because there's other people in here besides that one guy who made a rude comment, and you just focused on that and then started going off. And then what if gold melts now in retail sales?
Well, gold is not melting. I mean,
Well, we're just saying, what if it's
again, you can say whatever you're gone, but this order block at 1484 is getting fulfilled. I don't care what your opinion is. That order block is getting fulfilled.
Yeah, but what time frame?
Like I said, you know about higher highs and higher lows, Dow, but you don't have a clue about Wyckoff. That's fair enough. But if I were you, I would go and read up some more.
Fucking love Wyckoff.
Yeah, listen, Ertuza, we've been the way we trade, the way especially I trade. I've been trading this way since the past year and a half, right? So before you come on, like, you need to spend time to really see how we trade, how we manage positions and stuff like that. Because, like, obviously, I'm not going to look at Wyckoff at all. I'm not going to look at Elliott Wave. I'm going to do what I've been doing for the last year and a half.
I don't believe in Elliott Wave, just for example, because I may look at the chart and I might see 3 drives and 2.
Yeah. That's it. That's exactly how I don't believe in like Wyckoff. Like I've never heard of Wyckoff till right now.
So let me ask you guys one thing. Let's turn this productive. So let's talk about support and resistances. You guys use liquidity zones. What do you guys use? You guys use support and resistance?
Basically, what I do is I look for price to make a high. Once price makes a high, there's an 80% chance. It's all about probability, right? There's an 80% chance that high will get retested again, and that's all what I focus on. That's it. So if I'm looking at gold, and if gold breaks below 1470, I'm going to look for sells down to 1465. Short-term trades, 10-15 pips. That's about it.
Well, if you think about gold here, all the liquidity here has been fulfilled, really. All the liquidity down here that the institutions were trying to take has been fulfilled by this order block just got taken out here. This buy on gold here was actually posted on my channel, was based on Wyckoff as well. I don't mean to preach Wyckoff. I mean, you can not, but I mean, I've seen some of your charting. Your charting has got basically zones of liquidity. Yes. Now, again, you're saying you don't use Elliott Wave because I can look at the chart and there might be something different to somebody else looking at it. But how is a zone specific? A zone is too wide to trade. It doesn't give you precision in the market. If you're looking for accuracy and precision, you need to have something that's more concrete that I can open the chart and I can say this is an order block, and you can open the chart and you will say this is an order block.
I don't know what order blocks are.
So I just explained what an order block is. It's basically where the manipulation happens before the move, okay? So it's where the institution is sacrificing the capital to take out stops, take that position and move the market the opposite way. So now they've got 2 positions running simultaneously. One that's going to be in a profitable position that they're going to close at an intended target level. The second, they're going to break even on.
This is the thing. Institutions don't know where people's stops are.
I'm not saying they know where people's stops are, but
well, that's what you said, that the institutions are going to the order blocks to take out stops, and they simply don't know where people's stops are.
So what I mean by that, a retail trader would see the structure here, right? They will, let's say they are selling the market here. Where are they going to put their stops? They're going to put them just above there, right? Or not? That's what I'm trying to say. It's obvious. If I'm a retail trader, I'm seeing this structure here. Am I not going to put the stops below this level here? Maybe I'll put my stop here.
I think the problem is that we can't see your screen. So what you're marking there, no one can see that.
Oh, you stopped sharing me. Okay.
Well, yeah, because you only got one chart on. So we had to come back to the stream here.
I thought you were showing trade. We thought you were showing the trades you took or something.
All right, no problem. If you guys are not interested in learning, well, I mean, that's fair enough.
No, it's not that. Now you're taking offense to that.
Cool, that's cool. No problem.
No, now you're taking offense to that. Like, this is your first day on the stream. Your first day. I'm
not really offended, but when I'm trying to educate you guys about what's actually happening in the markets, and you're so close-minded that you can't open yourselves up. It feels like I'm wasting my time, really, but that's cool, no problem. You guys can keep on trading whatever methodology you're trading.
So what do you want everybody to do right now on gold? Wants to buy right now?
You've missed the buy. I don't mean
Why? That was the move. That was it. That was the institutional big play that Wyckoff makes.
Can I share my screen before you? I mean, this is the ignorance here, right? Really.
Well, this is the same.
Why don't you go on Wikipedia and you're bringing? Listen to me, kid. Why don't you go on Wikipedia and Google Wyckoff? He was
Because it's the way the markets move. Stop being a bloody idiot. You're an idiot, mate. You don't know how the fucking markets work.
All right. So we're gonna keep the insults out.
Send the trade.
Yeah, I removed him. We're gonna keep the insults out. You can't insult people like that. I mean,
Send the live trade.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thing is, you gotta have a view either way.
Send the live trade that Wyckoff.
Yeah, exactly. You have to accept that all strategies can work, and if the other one is trading another style, okay.
Yeah, like the one thing I don't like is when people come on and say that their strategy is the best, and that's how the market should be traded.
I mean, it was saying it was short-sighted from our point of view, but then on the other hand, you've got to see the way we do things at the same time. You know, it works for both people. If it works for
if Wyckoff was so good, why everybody's not billionaires?
Yeah, I mean,
Send the live trades you took from Wyckoff right now. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, on the basis of how long are you looking at to get to one like 1484?
Yeah, that's basically what he was saying.
But in 1985, when Wyckoff first told us about gold, what you guys aren't listening to is like send the trades, man.
No, here's the thing, that when people like, this is why I don't let people come on the live stream, because like they don't have the etiquette to to talk to 1,000 people. You don't realize that there are 1,000 people listening to you. Right, so you need to be really careful on what you say.
Yep.
That's why I don't let guys come on here on Zoom much often.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, there are like 1,000 of systems, and they all work for each people. So.
Individual.
Yeah. I was waiting for him to calm down long enough. I didn't know what Wyckoff was. I haven't traded manually in a year and a half. It's just been straight algos, machine learning. So if Wyckoff is so good, then why have I made money in the last year and a half of not placing a single manual trade?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't give anybody a chance to speak.
I was gonna say that I know Wyckoff, and there's another UK guy called Trader's Guide or something like that, and he also teaches how to trade with volume. I also know Inner Circle, the thing he was talking about, that gold goes up, and I can tell that he won't have more than a 50% success rate, in my opinion.
It might work for some people, but you've got to be open to the fact that we do different stuff. That's simple as that.
But the patience to wait until price gets all the way up here.
That bullshit. Nah, simple as that.
No, depends on your.
Right back in the range too now. I don't know. Did Wyckoff go to sleep?
that might stop out now. Is that stop out?
Did he not just get stopped out now from his entry? He said he's gonna go. Where is the missed entry? Where do we enter these buys now? Right here?
Yeah, I wouldn't be entering.
Retail sales are coming.
Yep.
I mean, he could be great or a good trader, but his way of explaining it and
attitude's incorrect.
The attitude, exactly.
That's the whole thing. Like, I mean, I hit stop loss, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Rajai stop loss. He's a dummy." That's okay. Like,
but you post your losses every day, so I don't understand why anybody's.
Did we not say, as what we're doing, watching price action and developing, that once we had this spike down to 15-minute, we saw the 30-minute close, we're like, okay, it looked like it can flip, respect the support, 4-hour wick fill. Like, we're just watching price action and reading these candles and showing what we say. You know what I mean?
I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
We're actually doing it's the price action candle movement and creation more than a strategy of, okay, so we're going to follow exactly what it says by volume, for example.
That's the whole thing about being fluid. As soon as this short went up 10-15 pips, that's why I said I'm closing, because it might manipulate, grab price, do what it does before news, right? So you're just watching this price action and these moves. So like, I don't.
This could just be a push up prior to that happening anyway. So that's.
Yeah, it could be just a fake out before the news. Maybe make everybody think that it's going to go up and then go down.
Yeah, and I caught some buys because on the 1 hour it really looks like a break-in retest. So when I saw that the 1 hour started going up, I just bought and I got like 10 pips or something, and then I closed. I don't think you need the volume and stuff to like.
The thing about volume is, like, the volume is shown once the candle closes.
Exactly.
We don't know what volume the next candle is going to have.
Yeah. And how can you say there's no volume now when it was previous? If you know what I mean. So if you
I think that he made us think is that if candle is at support and it hasn't got any volume, it's not going to break it.
Yeah, but if that candle's at support with no volume, that's the data from the previous candle. So why there might be volume right now, but you don't.
Yeah,
know
exactly. The market opens, the New York open right now, and the volume comes in. So
exactly. So I've never been a volume trader myself. I know when the volume, there's more volume.
And, yeah, volume can be faked also. So.
Exactly. So I mean, I don't disagree with the idea. I mean, if it works,
No. Yeah, if you make money, I mean,
man, yeah, that's
what can I tell you?
Anybody talk? He's like, oh, why is gold pushing up right now? I was like, it's New York. Like, it could be setting up price. Like, you didn't let anybody.
But the thing is, it's not like I could go around someone's house and tell them how to cook or something because they're doing it wrong. That's bullshit.
I mean, if you see Rakeel making 5K each week, I mean, how are you gonna tell him like you're doing it wrong?
Oh no, like I brought him on to actually learn, to actually know what his perspective was, and then he started bashing Jeevan, calling him a fucking idiot. I mean, it's just
No, he started saying that if you don't know Wyckoff, you don't know shit about the market.
Yeah,
that's the first thing that I was gonna close and get out of the Zoom session because.
Nah, he's kind of he went.
I'm not gonna learn anything from that.
I won't be nice. Be interesting to see his results and Telegram stuff though.
Yep.
I'm looking at his Instagram now.
What is it?
Oh yeah.
What's his Instagram?
Share it on Zoom.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, I'll put it on.
Don't
Zoom.
give him that
satisfaction of a free 1,000 people.
Extra follow.
But then Rajan needs to take the Zoom chat off the YouTube chat then.
Oh.
You can follow me if you want. That's fine.
I mean, if he's making money, great for him, But the attitude.
It's like when I go to the mosque and the person there, he tells me, you need to come to pray 5 times a day. I'm like, listen, I'll come pray when I want to pray.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
That's
like
you cannot go tell someone how to do shit.
The thing is, I'm looking at his trades,
I don't want
right?
to hear from Urtaza if he's covering his lots. Don't even come here and talk if you're covering your lots still and you got this big service and everything.
I'm looking at his trades, and I mean, it's not unbelievably different to what we do. It's just his targets are much more long term.
Client profits, $128.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So he's saying basically buy from this point because it's there, and we're going to get to 40.
Exactly. Whereas we'll take like he'll take probably a movement from, how do I annotate it? He'll probably take a movement from maybe here all the way up to the top. Whereas we'll take here to here and then from here to up there. So I mean,
that's not particularly hard to do.
We just break it down.
Based on structure, we're actually doing it in a smaller time frame and closer targets.
You know what I'm thinking is that this was the resistance on gold, which it broke.
The last thing this guy showed is a live account with $1,000 in it. My goodness, and he came talking like that about institutions. I thought this guy made 50K
for gold right
I thought
now.
this guy made 50K
back in the range.
talking.
Yeah, I think so too.
The last thing he has is a covered sell, a covered sell lot, Sniper FX profits $1,000 live account, bruh.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking at his post from October 27th. He's got a 0.2 and a 0.3.
If this candle could close like below and then maybe create a top wick with the retest of that, resistance, maybe this could be a nice sell.
Exactly. So this was support here. This was resistance here. Candle broke out. If it has to go up, it needs to close above this level to go up. But if it closes back down, retail says it's going to be good and then should push it further down.
Oh, yeah.
Further
Do you
down.
think you might get spike?
Oh yeah, for sure. But the spike shouldn't be above, this current bearish candle if it closes back in the range.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping he'd still be here for news.
But get like a premium entries if this fake out happens and the retail sales are good.
I thought we were supposed to be buying now.
We got like 12 minutes left.
I know Kavon went quiet because that was a good buy. If he got in on where he said that was.
Oh yeah.
Kevon really had a good buy. I'm gonna give that
Boy
to
went
him.
quiet. And I was like,
He had a really good buy.
he's a good buy if you got that for real. That's respect. That's a good shot. I think he talking shit though.
See what really turns me off is that when people don't do enough background check on what someone does. Like if I'm gonna argue with somebody, I'm gonna make sure I know everything about that person before I start.
You need to understand what you've been doing for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Process. What are you looking at? Because I mean, your entry was fine. You're looking at it broke the previous 15-minute candle low, I think, wasn't it, or something on the lines of that. So that's, if you knew that process, there you go. There's nothing wrong with that trade.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm gonna do a withdrawal later on, and then I'm gonna post it too.
Actually,
just cause. Hey, talking to withdrawals, how's your fake money?
What's that?
I said, talking to withdrawals, how's your fake money?
Yeah, it was a demo money.
What happened with that?
Well, it comes in the bank, and then the bank asks me, "How's this fake?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's just."
Yeah.
Just fake.
Ooh, GJ is dropping.
Had to be printing money.
GJ's dropping. GJ's gonna come and keep dropping here.
That was a good call earlier. Whoever said they were going to sell that wick.
I hope this guy, though, to be honest, with excusing all the rude stuff, I hope he does make a lot of money on these gold buys. Maybe up his record of $150 to $175.
Bruh.
I mean, I'm looking at the videos he posts. He just posts 0.1s and 0.05s, 0.05s.
Yeah,
His phone screen is cracked. So
there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing wrong is that
that's all I trade.
Proper discussion.
The attitude's incorrect, man. If you can put a point across properly, so you can have a discussion, that's the way forward. And then you can have a bit of respect for both sides.
Yeah, you need to be more humble.
My shit's not better than yours. That's not the way forward. I ain't keen on that.
Man, honest to God, if Irtaza wasn't here, I would have been looking at GJ trying to sell it. Honestly.
Somebody did call that from a break point of view.
Yeah.
And that was a good shout, but I'm just not keen on GBP today, to be fair. I'm going to stay clear.
Yeah, me too. I'm out of the pound until Monday.
With all the stuff going on today, yeah, it might look like there's going to be a sell bias.
Because also, isn't Boris with the Queen now as well?
Yeah, it's with the Queen already, yeah.
There'll be some sort of announcement coming up soon.
Yeah,
again with the Queen.
Yeah, man.
He has to ask permission to form a government from the Queen.
Oh.
Yeah, just basically have a cup of tea, quick chat, say that I'm going to do this, and this. And she'll be like, yeah, it's cool. And then that's it. He'll come out, stand outside and say who's in place doing what, and then that's it.
Ooh, he's got his My FX book on here. Let's go snoop that out.
Oh shit.
He fucked up with us. Here, look, deposit $400, gain 134%, but over how much time?
All right, Roman is gonna go on mute. We're done talking about that shit.
But gold's at how much time's left? Oh, that's kind of a nice fake out, man.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I really
9 minutes left.
Because I'm up 500 when I caught up on the New York when I was waiting for that 4-hour wick fill first.
Vinny, that's spot on, man. That's what I think.
But I'm just using low risk this Friday. You know what I mean? End of week, retail sales.
Wait, did you say you went in again?
Yeah, that's spike up.
Oh, good one.
I can send it. I'll send it.
No, I ain't calling you out, bro. No, you're good. You're good. No, that's a good option.
All right, this should continue dropping here. Retail sales are coming in. What's your prediction of retail sales? I think retail sales are going to be good. I mean, they're expecting good. I mean, it's December. There's a lot of, I mean, even in November, you had a lot of sales because, like people shop for the holidays and gifts and stuff. So that increased retail sales and that should push gold down.
Decent theory, I think. Makes sense. I think I'm going to have some sell stops, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know whether we're going to get down far enough for me to be comfy.
Yeah, I took an entry at 1471.90.
Oh, nice shot, man. Yeah, good effort. I considered it, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I think it's gonna drop.
Did you took sells, Rakeel?
Yeah, 1471.90.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, as it was coming down back in the range.
You took it after the 50-minute close, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, the 50-minute did a really nice retest of that area.
Yeah, so when this closed back in the range, I took a sell right here, 1471.90.
Yeah, this should be the top of the 30-minute candle. And if it's a fake out, it should break this level we're at and go lower.
Just see how it reacts to this, reacts to that level.
Time of truth.
6 minutes?
EJ had a big drop the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, and then a huge pull up here again.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. God, I'm a good snooper.
Where's
There you
your
go.
stop? My stop
There
is
you go,
at
boys.
break
Have
even.
fun with that. From the master of Wyckoff himself. Anyways,
Roman was about to get kicked there.
Yeah.
sorry. Yo, I told you I'm a snooper. Anyways,
I'm gonna have to Google that shit later now. That's annoying.
no, just I put the link in the chat.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'll have a look.
Yes,
in a bit.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
As Rakeel says, yes.
So who was the one who insulted that dude that was explaining order block shit?
Man, we're done talking about this. We're moving forward.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking
Yeah,
about
focus on retail sales.
Yeah, focus on retail sales.
Focus on making money, man.
Yeah, I want the sell stop option instead.
I'm gonna set break even just in case. Just because the forecast is a little bit higher, but just because it's seasonally adjusted because December is expected, But it should smash, man. I hope.
Is anyone thinking about putting a sell stop below like 1470?
Yeah, I'm exactly that.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I've done exactly that.
Fuck it, let's go with a lower lot size.
Oh yeah, I'm using lower risk, man. But I've just
10 lots, Chris.
26. No. I'm only honestly one lot, so I'm only playing small, man. It's Friday. I've had a good week, so. Well, actually, it's not a great week. It's been average, so.
Yeah, mine too has been average.
Yeah, I've not had I had a bit of a loss on Monday, so I'm still up for the week, but percentage-wise, I could probably only risk about 1 and a bit percent today. So.
The thing is, we got 1470 round number below. So.
I like below 70.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, if it don't get there, it don't get there. But I think I think it should do.
Yep, I agree.
Never know. We could have some serious surprising numbers. Yeah, big jump, fill that gap again.
Alright, I'm placed my 2 lots. Let's see.
Oh, 16,000. What the fuck is this?
Everyone's gone quiet, man. Anticipation is unreal.
Yeah.
3 more minutes.
The hustle is real.
Yeah.
Mel.
Start looking at the 4-hour going bearish again, and I don't know. It just gives me a feeling it's going to go a lot further.
What's your target?
Yeah, I don't know. I think an easy target might be like
66?
766, yeah, something like that. But,
60.
well, I've got another one. To be fair, I've got 2. I've gone like 2 entries, and one's at 63, 63.70 ish, I think. Oh, hang on. No, 64.20. Sorry. That's not.
Free now, anyway, so just in case. So.
I just did like.
Not trying to lose anything on a Friday.
I just split one lot in 2 and just had different entries at different targets. want coffee as well. This is a bad time.
All right.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I actually found my old stats for a whole year, and I actually found. I will talk about this after the news here.
Now you got me really curious. Now I really want to hear it. Damn it, Rakeel, the suspense.
Yeah, man's gonna show off some shit now. All right, come on, let's go.
Seconds, guys.
Either I got stopped at break even, or this just keeps on running. Oh.
Rayo.
Pendejo, huevón.
That's gonna fly down or not?
What was it?
Numbers were bad.
Oh,
What?
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
It was 0.1% for call
wow.
and
But
0.2
it's still
for...
30 flipping though.
Yeah, I think this is going the other way. Don't know. How bad were them numbers? Really bad.
Yeah, were they bad?
Yeah,
They were bad, but not that bad.
0.1% for core retail and 0.2 for retail.
Man. So these like, I was just like, oh shit.
Go get your coffee, Chris.
Where's the move?
Nah, I'll close my shit.
I think it's going up now, but I don't know. That was the push?
I think it needs to come down, to be fair, to break the wick anyway. I don't know if
It's gonna go down, buddy.
Yeah,
it's gonna go down. Trust.
Trust.
Go get your cookie, Chris.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna. I deleted my order. I deleted my order, man. That ain't no fun. I'm gonna go get coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, I removed my order too. But it's gonna go down, trust.
All right, so this is that Wyckoff guy's thing here he had on. It's that
You're
Wyckoff
welcome.
guy.
You're welcome.
He started
You're
in
welcome.
September, and then he blew his account in October.
Oh no!
So,
Gold's
I
going
don't know. I don't know if Wyckoff works or what, but he was over leveraged here. Look at his returns. Over leveraged.
account.
Over leveraged. Over leveraged.
Damn.
Blue account.
Yeah, damn.
His
The one
targets
day
were
I-
too big. I was looking at the trades in the bottom. You can see his trades, and then he deposited more money.
The one day I sleep in.
There he is.
Oh, there you are, Ted. Fuck. You need to hear
Sorry.
that replay, Ted. Oh, my
Yeah, I'll listen to it later. Yeah, I slept in. I was out to dinner late last night. I didn't think anything would happen today after yesterday's moves anyways.
See, Rakeel, aren't you glad I
He
went
runs a
silent for a little bit?
professional
You kicked
service.
me?
Yeah, he was an institutional Wyckoff trading professional. He called Jeevan a fucking idiot, and he told us we're stupid.
Well, we called Jeevan an idiot all the time. I mean, I mean, so maybe there's some validity there. No.
Jeez.
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't understand when people come on and they start doing that. That's just weird. Oh, another person came. Oh, I'm looking at his stuff.
Yes, you're welcome, guys. Merry Christmas.
Who allowed him to come on? Who invited him?
Well, he was talking about, like, I lost a gold trade here, right? He was like, yeah, these guys don't know what they're talking about, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, let's come on the mic. He's like, okay, I'll come. I'm like, oh, shit, okay.
Oh.
It was also his first time, and so you'd only seen Roger lose one trade ever.
Oh.
Yeah, it was his first time on the stream.
And so then he was like, "What? You guys are stupid."
Oh, yes, we are stupid. Yes.
That was pretty weak.
Oh, he thinks gold's going up.
Yeah, 1484.
No, yeah. Well, I like that song by Heart called "These Dreams." If you want to listen to a good song, that's the song I usually give people when they tell me magical numbers.
Oh, it's Friday Funnies today, right?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll have that added. 1484, eh? Wow. That's a long way. It's not. I don't think I would be coming to protect anybody. I just think it's. I think it's
Thought
just.
the banter would have gotten a lot better if you were here.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't like people like that. I mean, I respect people's trading ideas, but you can't come on and say that we're stupid. I mean, that's just dumb.
But again, what he was ignoring was this style. Like, he has a particular style.
Oh, okay.
And
one of those.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, like you can't do that. You can't come on here and say that we're stupid. We've been doing this long enough to be like, hey, we're not stupid. Maybe we're not smart, but we're not stupid. Like, there's a difference.
Fucking genius.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, like coming in and say, like we come in every day and everybody knows everything, and it's like, yeah, it's like calling Jeevan stupid. That's dumb. Like, why would you even do that? Like, Jeevan trades fundamentals. You can't call him stupid. Like, you're just asking for trouble, because as soon as Trump says something, gold's dipping down to 1440.
Then it's gonna say this order block stuff and Wyckoff and.
Yeah, that's just like, like don't say
right now. Actually, damn.
Don't set yourself up for disaster like that. I always wonder, like, if you come on.
Nobody was really being rude. We were just asking questions and like, like Rakeel invited him politely. One guy, Iron Man though, I don't know who that is. My first experience with him, he was fucking pretty rude.
Oh yeah, well, Iron Man's been trading for like 16 years. He don't.
Look at that. Look at that gold, man. Where's Wyckoff now?
Oh, where's Wyckoff at?
I'm gonna close myself though.
Yeah, it's gonna continue here.
But it's gonna continue down trough.
At least that works though.
But it's Friday. Tell me how I am supposed to be selling GJ. That was for yesterday. Oh man.
Pretty slow Friday.
Yeah, this was a very interesting Friday.
Yeah, that was a fun.
It was actually fun, I'm not gonna lie.
That's a Ted funny Friday. Friday funny.
Yeah.
The whole session.
I just feel bad that I slept in. I literally saw last night all the moves, and I was like, nothing's gonna happen today anyways, because everything happened yesterday. And I was like, just sleep in. And then my phone's going off, and I wake up, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta jump on the stream.
Secretly inside, I was hoping Rakeel was sending you a text like, you need to get on here and clown this guy.
Rakeel, go to the daily quick on gold.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Oh damn it!
Oh, this looks like that, eh?
Yeah, you go get coffee and look what happens, Chris.
Oh, the fucking bitch.
Yo, this guy went for the coffee at the worst time.
No. I deleted the man. I ain't playing this game ever again. You all owe me 10%.
This would take out that guy's Wyckoff stop right here.
Are we still talking about that shit?
No, Ted's here.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
yeah, full of fun.
Coffee break.
You missed it, dude. You missed that. That was good.
Someone just said on the YouTube chat that guy's the new Torch account.
Oh yes.
And oh. Oh, I'm so pissed right now.
Chris is moving markets with that coffee.
Yeah, I told you, man. It's that haircut, bro.
Holy fuck.
It's that fresh trim.
Did you guys got triggered?
No, I closed mine and then.
Will you close what, in profit, or you close your pendings?
No, I deleted the end. I deleted the entry because I went to make coffee. I thought, it's going to play in that range a bit more, and then nope.
Man, that fake out was the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got good entry. That's good effort.
That's
proof that Rakeel system works.
It's about just like how the candles are closing. Like I think I'm just really good at reading candles. That's just it. I don't know about volume or Elliott waves or Wyckoff or Faves. I don't know nothing. Honestly, I don't know about order blocks. Like I tried to learn about it, but they were like too complicated. All I know is about how candles close and how can I predict where the next candle is going to go, and that's going to be my profitable trade. That's it.
Confidence, man.
And I've been doing the same thing for the last year and a half on the stream live in front of everybody, and it's just the way how I trade. You know, if someone comes on and say, okay, this is the way they trade and they are the best, I'm just gonna turn around and say, okay, perfect, you're the best. That's awesome. But don't try to force your ideas down someone's throat.
That's never understood that. I don't understand why people do that.
Come with a valid argument, like I said earlier, and you can have a discussion and put points forward that make sense. Then fine, you don't have to agree.
I think
you can have a discussion.
They do it for their own ego. Like they need to reinforce that what they are doing is right.
Yeah,
for their own good.
Yeah, like you don't have to mention about what you do as a job and stuff. Man.
But even if you talk about what you do, like there's been lots of people that come on here and talk about what they do. It's the idea is expanding your knowledge and saying, hey, that's an interesting way to look at the markets.
Yeah.
And there might be someone. I think the key, and I think what this gentleman forgot is there's like 1,000 people watching right now.
Mm-hmm.
What you should be doing is you should be explaining sort of how you do things and giving people a different perspective, because there might be somebody that doesn't like sort of what Raj is doing in terms of his trading, and that might have been something that opened up their eyes and they'd be like, hey, that's an interesting idea, maybe I want to give that an opportunity. You don't want to tell the guy running the stream, hey, this is the only way to trade, because it's not, because he's just proved you that for the last 2 years that it's not that way.
Well, considering that boy he was mentioning would be very much in drawdown by now, you've got to come across with a decent attitude to have a discussion, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I think that's what people forget is this opportunity or trading. There's multiple ways to trade, and I'll never fight somebody on that. What I'll fight people on is their attitude towards others. I mean, coming on here saying you're stupid, you don't know anything, that's wrong. But other people come on and say, hey, this is another alternative. This is why I find works for me. We could be like, hey, okay, explain it to us. And, people can evaluate the merits and say, hey, that makes sense for me, or that doesn't make sense for me. That's sort of how you're supposed to be trading. I mean,
that's normal. Like we said the other day, that's etiquette stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's just general, straightforward, kind of man-to-man stuff. Have a discussion and, have a legitimate argument if you need to, but it's sort of based on factual, not.
That's right.
Bullshit at what you do. That's not cool. But yeah,
it is what it is.
Yep.
You know what the French say? French say "c'est la vie."
Yeah.
They also say "nice winning trade." I don't know what that is in French. So.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie, mon ami.
Hopefully, because it looks like the retail sales, even if this is a bit of a miss, pretty much got ignored with the New York volume. So maybe New York Stock Exchange, stock market open, will continue that whole optimism flow from yesterday's New York session. That'd be nice to get a drop on gold, then get out and then enjoy the Friday.
That's a good view.
Yeah. Also, supposedly, China are going to hold a press conference later.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Oh. CNBC said they're going to hold a press briefing on Friday.
Today's some point, man, guessing game.
So I think that, soon, because it says they've been.
You got cut off.
Sorry?
You got cut off. I didn't hear you.
Oh yeah, so CNBC is saying they've been quiet about it, but they're planning on holding some sort of press briefing today.
Trump yesterday did it 5 minutes before NYC Open or right at NYC Open, the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the timing, man. Come on, this guy released that tweet very capital letters, very big. Right before the stock exchange, man. What a guy. I'll be back though. Let's see what happens. It's just so ranging.
Yeah, he knows how to play. Yeah, they'll come out later and say they ain't signing nothing. That'll be it.
GJ still dropping.
I didn't even look at that chat, right?
Ooh, wow.
I know, I'll kind of be tempted. I'm not playing with it.
Someone's out there holding their buys, just praying it will come down a little bit more.
Hey man, whoever called that seller.
Imagine it goes all the way down to make like that daily wick, because now you know what I mean. Because
wow.
I was looking at that too, but I'm just.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That's so hectic though, up and down.
Wait, it leaves a massive wick for next week.
Because that whole thing happened right at 5, right? Remember?
Yeah,
right at the market.
Looking at weekly now, that gives you like a good area to play to.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say is when people ask me, they're like, well, how do you play that new high that was just created yesterday? It's like, this is exactly what you do. You wait for this pullback. When it finds support, then you know where your new target is.
Yeah, exactly. Why guess it?
Yeah.
I'm looking potentially at, 45.5. I was actually looking at as a potential there on.
I have 45, 640, 145, 640.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was. Yeah, about
yeah.
And that was
I'm
kind of
surprised it reversed, but it was interesting because last night it really didn't do anything. Like it sort of held at 147, 250, and then it just broke.
I think that the main reason was because the new, which was the pre-release of the results came out like before the votes were counted, which that was all based on that kind of data, although it wasn't confirmed.
Yeah.
Because it's such a big majority win, which was kind of expected. Obviously, the move happened, and there's nothing really extra once the actual voting was complete and the results were 100% confirmed. There's nothing really extra to add, if that makes sense. So.
Yeah. And to your point, Chris, 147, 148. Like that 147,900 level, that's a huge resistance on the weekly. And we called that like for months that it was going to go to 147. I think it just got there too fast. So what you're going to find now is it's going to bounce around that level because you can look. Oh, Raja's got it up. Okay, perfect. So this was when you look, this was sort of resistance at this point. Or even if you look over in here, this was resistance. You have all this here and all this here. The idea, once again, and we talked about this, was this area 141, this one being sort of your support area. And you can see that GJ basically comes down from that area, bounces here, comes up, bounces. Now this move further down was more the flash crash, and now we're sort of back into that range. So we should come back down into that area. So now this will probably more than likely be a support region. So we'll be bouncing off of that area.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
But if you look on the higher time frames, you look on the weekly and the monthly, like the range is 141 to 147. So anything at 147 would more than likely be a sell until we get a support, and then it'll sort of bounce from there. I wouldn't be surprised if we bounce back down to 145. It wouldn't surprise me in the bit, but I don't think it will. I think what's happened now is we've hit the monthly resistance, and now there might be one more tap up to like 150, 149, 148, and then it'll pull right back at that point.
Yeah, I think that's then for the point when the Brexit release of actual changes, which will be probably, looking from what Boris said this morning, it should be the end of January, because he said he's going to stick to his original plan and leave then. So regardless of anything else, that's still going to happen. So what he said, so I would say by then you probably get the push there. I just sent another chat actually, Raja, if you wanted to see. That was kind of my thing that I sent a little while ago. We should just base it that weekly one. Excuse me.
Yeah, so I think next week you might find a push up to fill back up to like 147, but then after that it'll start rejecting again. You'll get something that'll look like this, this idea here, where we push up and then we start the descent, and then it'll come back into this area over here.
All right, boys. Have a good Friday. I'll talk to you guys in the chat and stuff.
All right.
Have a good day.
See you later. And because 150, like this level here, this is like premium. This would be.
That's a bit heavier.
Yeah, this is premium.
I don't know. Just the whole. It's the unknown of what Brexit's going to do still. So I mean, we could exceed that, to be fair. But I mean, that's not really the mean average of where we need to be on overall. I don't think, but. You could push up there, but I don't
yeah, that's super premium price. If it goes up there, you know it has to pull back. Like I can't see GJ going back to like 200 or like 170 or something like that. Like if it goes to 160, that would be very, very interesting because you can see on the monthly chart, 160 is a huge level.
Yeah, I think it's. I was looking at what was it, 167? I think I was looking at yesterday. Not for where it could go to. Well, I mean, there was a target in between 167 and where it's like 155, I think it was, which was kind of in between. Which was if Brexit becomes like because we're going to end up with a discussion about trade tariffs with the US as well. And once that's complete, that should be the talk of that is going to be like 4 or 5 times the value of what it is now, which is going to be a massive boost economy-wise. So that could potentially add that. Yeah. Pretty quickly. But yeah, interesting time. We'll have to pick some bigger targets, Ted, this time. Do we just buy it now and hold.
I just wish I had known that we were going to go up like 4% in 1 hour.
No one could see that coming. Not that. I didn't think we'd get a move as such as that big, that quick. I knew. Well, it would go up.
I thought it would happen. Also, I thought it would replay again over the London session.
Yeah, that's what I said last. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I thought we'd get like a kind of a breather during Asia, and then London pre-London we'd get another jump past where we ended up, but it seemed to not happen. So, but I think that was like I said because the pre-news that came out of the results that gave the confidence that it's that obvious that Warriors was going to win. Like everything went all in. Then that was it, and then there's nothing left to continue because the results were kind of confirmed, even though the results weren't finished. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's a shame, really, because I think that we would have had better chances in London if that didn't play out that way.
I thought so too. I had a look at what happened last time, and it had a similar spike. It was around 300 pips, and then it retraced, and then in London it went back to retest that low.
Yeah, makes sense. I think, like I said, on the weekly now, I think we'll get this pullback now, and we're going to get to push up again. But whether we're going to exceed that 48, I don't. That's tough to say at the minute, I don't think. But I'm going to have to do some back testing because in September 2017 there's a massive candle, which I don't actually know what that's for. I'm going to have to look into that because that pushed out of that zone way into the 50s. And that was all in 1 week, and I'm not too sure what it was. To be fair. I'll have to look at that. Raj, you still holding gold, or you close out?
Oh no, I'm out of everything. I'm not holding anything.
Well done, man.
Yeah. Like the only thing that threw me off was I was expecting good numbers, but they came negative. But gold still dropped. Like it's good gold drop. I made profits, but.
So that's numbers based on November or December?
November. Yeah, they're based on November.
So I'd say January, when the numbers come in January, that'd be extremely good then.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the retail numbers in January are always great. Like that's always an easy trade every January when there's retail numbers. It's like for December, it's like, yeah, they're always positive.
Makes sense.
And that's where we get the dip. The dip starts with gold. Like gold will drop all the way down the first half of the year, and then it'll start to move up the second half. Like if you look at last year's information, gold dipped very, very hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a big year next year, I think. Pretty interesting year. Just with the whole, like you said, where the recession happens because everyone's talking about it. So if they go quiet, then, that could still happen.
Well, here's the thing. If people are talking about a recession is not going to happen because of the fact that people are aware that they should start being more cautious. So a recession won't happen if people talk about a recession. A recession will happen when nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, that's when people go real sly.
Yeah.
So, what we mentioned before was this was support, this was resistance, this candle broke out, and for it to continue up, this had to respect this area, but it closed back in the range. And then, we had a retest because this was a fake out now, and then we continued down and broke support. So this was my entry, I think it was very early. That's why I got stopped out and then re-entered when price came back in the range, and then it went where it had to go.
Good entry.
Yeah. I've always kept trading simple, man. Like really, really, really simple.
It works, dude. This proves it.
I mean, it works.
Don't have to make it complex. Don't make it hard. I actually jumped in again just under 70 on the 5 minute. So I've done pretty well there. So I'm back. I'm at break even now. So should have left that sell stop, man.
Gents, fun morning as always.
Yeah, good man.
I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready for the 9 to 5.
So do your real job.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Make someone else money.
Yeah. That's good.
All right.
Have a good day, dude.
You too, fellas and ladies. Sorry.
Take care. Have fun.
Thanks, Coach. You too.
Roger, your gold sells tank.
Yep.
How them boys, bro?
Kevon had really nice buys. Kevon had buys when I had sells and just rocketed it up.
It's never good when you get tagged in something. Oh.
I'm currently long in gold long term. Oh, nice.
Who was talking about the China thing? Meeting? I can't remember. I don't know when it was.
It was me.
When did
the press briefing.
Yeah.
There's on CNBC. There's an article.
Oh,
And,
okay.
I'll send it 1 second.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, thanks.
This is dropping hard, man. Man, whoever is milking GJ right now, you're doing a great job. Some crazy fucker out there, they are milking GJ cells right now.
The thing is, someone in the chat called it the breakout support to feel that wick on the candle.
Yeah, that was me. That was me and some other guys there.
Oh, that was you. You called it. I thought it was someone in the chat. Sorry. That's good work. It would have been a good trade.
There you go, Chris.
Thanks, dude. Cheers. You're being lazy, not Googling,
Oh, what's this? Can we consider the highlight box a liquidity zone with the prices coming? Yes, exactly. So if you look at gold and you look left, there's a wick here. So this candle, what we were talking about earlier, this wicked all the way down. So now when this candle is coming down to this point, there's a chance that it might wick from this area as well. So this is all what liquidity zones are. Like it's coming into the zone where this candle wicked up. So there's a chance it can like wick up from here. But if it closes, then what you can turn around and say, okay, now it's closing below 1469.90. This means there's less chance for it to wick up because, it hasn't. It's just closing in this area. So now there's a higher chance for it to continue down to, 1466, basically. But obviously, for it to come down to 1466, it needs to respect 1469 here because it now becomes resistance.
Yeah, them sales are going good on gold now. feel like a new man with this haircut, you know. Awesome.
So gold is dropping, eh? I wanted to take that fake out, but the news threw me off.
Yeah, surprised me a little bit.
Yeah,
I
because
managed to get back in at just under 70, so I'm pretty happy where I am.
Holy fuck. GJ is going hard. 30 pip 5-minute candle.
Man, that shit, there was like 100 pip 1 minute candles yesterday.
Yeah.
No,
wow. 400 pips.
Nothing holding it.
Yeah, it's a heavy move.
God damn, I wish I kept my cells when I took, GG cells in London. It would have been.
Oh, did you say? Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wish I kept my cells too. I took GJ cells at 147, 243. And then it closed at like almost like 70, 80 pips.
Nice.
But man, wow, it's crazy.
Oh. We got a 30-minute close below.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This was my GG cell. But yeah, I closed it early. But hey, what you gonna do?
I closed some over here.
Yeah, me too.
On my cell stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the exact same place. Yeah, I closed at the just before the close of that candle. Well, some. I've left a little bit going.
But Chris, where was your entry?
Just under like 69.98. It was late. I should have left my sell stop, to be fair. But I waited on the 5 minutes for a pullback.
Nice.
It's kind of just I come back from coffee and I was like, beaches. No, I've got to get in there now.
Yeah, I got in the same way you did.
Yeah, I mean the stop was. I mean, I just literally give it 10 pip stop loss. So that's my only trade I've taken today. So I'm quite happy to leave it there. And then yeah, it worked out pretty well. So I don't really know what my target is right now. I was thinking about that wick to the left was my first target, to be fair.
Man, talk about a passionate live stream this morning.
Nice story, Rakeel.
Oh wow, look at gold there.
Man, my 66 would be lovely.
There was this something that Jeevan said here earlier. I'm trying to find it in the Zoom chat.
What was he saying? What was he saying about?
If retail sales drop to 100 pips, then Wyckoff can fuck. Oh,
no. Not that one.
No, something I can't find it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Since this hour didn't close below, can you explain the analysis? No, well, the hour did close below. You see, this was resistance. So when you're looking left, this was resistance held, all throughout New York afternoon yesterday, and then all throughout like Asian as well. And then in London, it broke up. But then it also respecting is throughout London, but now in New York, it broke below. So this was a perfect fake out trade.
Yes, sir.
Joel Williams is in a buy on gold. I think you need to post your chart so we can analyze and see, like, what you're trying to see.
So, Rakeel, if someone wants to enter right now, what should we wait for? A reaction, rejection on the 15-minute around this zone?
Yeah, I think if you enter now, I wouldn't enter now, so I wouldn't even comment on that.
No, but I mean, if it goes to this area,
yeah. So I guess
wait for a...
Well, the thing with gold is, and thing with GJ at the same time is sometimes they don't do retests. You know, sometimes they just keep running. So I mean, if you're looking for entries, your stop is going to be at, let's say, 1471. That's going to be a safe stop loss.
Okay.
What's the difference between a retracement and a reversal? A retracement is a move in the opposite direction. Like, let's say when this candle started, it retraced up and then it continued down. A reversal is what you see on GJ. On the weekly chart, you see this as a retracement because it's a higher time frame, right? And if you even look at the daily chart, so this is a retracement on the daily chart. But if you look on the smaller time frames, this is what you call is going to be like a reversal. You know, so as you go up the time frame, reversals change to retracements. Hope that makes sense.
Very true. That's a good way of explaining it, actually.
I actually never knew that. I just figured that out by explaining it.
Ah, yeah.
Well, I knew it, but I didn't really. Yeah. But we learned on the job, right?
Yeah, that's it. We just, we just fly away through it.
You're so intelligent, Roger.
No. What do you think about December market movement for next week? Should we be aware many start? Yeah, I think there's going to be less volume. If you look at the Asian sessions, what you will notice is the Asian sessions in December have had very, very low volume. So I haven't even looked at the Asian sessions. I think next week the volume is going to die a little bit more in terms of the candle sizes. That's what I can see. So like I'm really thinking whether I'm just going to stop this Friday or stop next Friday.
Yeah, I was gonna give it till next week, but after that big GJ move, and that's kind of one of my main pairs, I'm kind of not that bothered now. I think I might call it a day.
Nice.
Yeah, it's such a big move. It's going to retrace a bit, and it's just going to be a bit of a mess, I think. We'll see what gold does. I'll still play with that. What was your plan of coming back on stream? Like, did you say? I can't remember.
Excuse me?
When did you plan to come back for streaming? After
the 10th of January.
Okay.
Hey, look at gold, dude.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I'll close 3/4 of my thing. It stopped me out there. So
there's volatility coming in the market.
Yeah, it's gonna be that China.
Trump.
In half an hour, we're opening.
I think Trump.
Some shit's going on.
Some shit going on.
He did just tweet.
Yeah,
He did just tweet.
Trade deal buys trade deal.
Hello, rakeel.
Hello. Hey, Will, how's it going?
Yeah, I just finished. Close everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day here too very soon.
Yeah, I just have GJ from London session. I got 50 pips. That's it.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah. Hey Raquel, I want to ask you. Many say during the December, right?
Yeah.
They said the market is like you can't predict the market movement like near to the holiday and Christmas. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's pretty slow. That's the thing. Like the volume dies down. You have to think like like most people and institutions, like they go on vacations. They're trying to slow down. Like most executives have, like the main decision makers in the market have left.
I think next week is like a lot of effect by what you said just now.
Yeah.
But yesterday, gold, the movement purely by fundamentals. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That was all fundamental movement. Like gold went up on the news and then it dropped with Trump's tweet. I mean,
Yeah.
what can you do? You know, like Trump tweets and gold falls like $15 out of nowhere.
Did you get that?
Nope.
Can't play them games.
No.
Speaking of falling, take a look at EJ.
Yeah, EJ is dying. Wow. It's also going to correct this move.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
All right, I'm off. Everyone have a good weekend.
Oh, bud. See you, man.
See you later.
Take care, man.
Trump is messing the market up.
Yeah, man.
Fucking with the market.
There ain't no need. There's no need.
Oh man, you saw what he just did. It says Trump
Yeah,
say a report on the trade deal is completely wrong. So now it's dropped.
The Wall Street Journal story on China trade deal is completely wrong, especially their statement on tariffs. Fake news. They should find a better leaker.
Such big games.
Oh, I love it.
The thing is now it's getting so predictable that that's going to happen.
Yes.
But you know they're going to say something, and then they're going to retract it and say something different. And now it's so obvious. It's like the boy crying wolf, and they'll actually get stuff done, and then no one's going to believe it. They'll be like, whatever.
Do you consider reckless to have entered gold sales using 15-minute chart after you broke support on? Well, I mean, once again, trading. It's not reckless to enter trades. It's reckless to enter trades without having a plan. That's the difference. Like, people have to not worry about what they do, but worry about how they do it.
Yeah.
That's your biggest issue. Is you have to understand. If you fully understand what you're doing, then or how you're doing things, then it's not a big deal, right? Like if you take sells right now on gold and you know that, hey, I'm taking a sell based on the fact that I believe that this candle here is rejecting, my stop loss is over here and my take profit point is over here, and you know this is your risk and this is your reward. That's fine. You've evaluated the information to say that this is the trade that makes sense for me. We don't know if it's going to be right or wrong yet until the trade either hits your stop loss or hits your take profit. You can analyze and you can say, well, it looks like gold right now is on a downtrend. So this was the top of like a retest, which matched up with this area. And now we should be continuing to go down to this liquidity area. It does make sense. And what you can do is you can justify it by saying, okay, this area here, right here is liquidity, and this area here is liquidity. So we're leaving that area, and I believe that we're on our way down more than we are on the way up. You can do that, and you can say that. It's just, once again, how comfortable are you with the trade? I mean, for me personally, I'm not comfortable with that. I would rather see a candle, say, over in this area here, right over here, going down, and then maybe I would look to take a trade. I also realize it's Friday and there were a lot of big moves that happened yesterday. So today's market's probably going to be a little bit slower. But if Trump tweets something, then, you know, and he turns around and it turns out his tweet is accurate, then it's going to drop, right?
Yeah, man.
What's the worst slippage you've ever seen? I don't know, like 40, 50 pips.
Yeah, I think it was like 38 pip on gold once. That was a bit.
Yeah, 40 pips, 50 pips. It happens. It's once again, slippage happens, and this is what people don't understand. Slippage happens because you are placing orders on a terminal. Okay, so listen to this very carefully and take notes. If you're trading on MetaTrader, MetaTrader is a terminal that allows you to access the prices, right, or the market. It is not the market. The market is separate. So think about this as a router for your internet connection, right? Internet will just speed up and internet will just continue to flow to wherever it's going to continue to flow with no disregard for whatever router you have. But if you have a crappy router and you're trying to get that fast internet connection, it's not going to happen. So it doesn't matter how fast your internet connection is, your router is going to prevent you from getting the top speed. Now think about this in terms of trading. When you use MetaTrader, MetaTrader is a garbage terminal, right? Because over the years, MetaTrader has not improved its technology, but the technology used to route orders or to have the market come to you has improved. So what I'm talking about is the price feeds and the aggregators. That technology keeps increasing. Servers are closer together. There's less latency. So now what you have is when you execute on MetaTrader, there's a bottleneck that is created on MetaTrader, and that's where slippage comes from. Because what happens is price continues to move. If you worked on like an API terminal and you got a direct feed, you bypass the latency issues with MetaQuotes and you wouldn't see slippage. You see slippage when orders are getting pushed through at such a high rate. The MetaTrader terminal can't handle that, so it executes at the best order available. And what happens is you'll see like 10,000 orders go through, and finally your order gets picked out of the lot. And that's like a second later, but a second later could mean 10 or 20 pip difference or 5 or 10 pip difference. That's what you have to understand in terms of leveraging the leveraging MetaQuotes. It doesn't matter, retail orders do go on market anyway. Well, retail orders do go to market. Your counterparties, if you email your brokerage, your brokerage should be able to tell your counterparties. Like our counterparties, I know our counterparties for our brokerage. I talk to them every day. I think people have misconceptions because there are brokerages out there that don't have counterparties, and they are the ones that are trying to rip you off. Reputable brokers have counterparties, because why would we want to assume the risk of trying to match orders from an internal standpoint when we go externally and the counterparties take the risk on that? FFCM went broke last time. They didn't put their order clients. Yeah, well, that's what happens, right? People turn around and that'll happen, right? Like people will try and cheat the system. Frenek, it's not a bucket shop. I think you're misguided. I think what you need to know is that there are counterparties. I work with counterparties directly, and they actually route orders. Banks have risk parameters, and they do need orders, so it does get pushed through. Is there any way to avoid this? I don't know what is to avoid. You have to be a little bit more specific. Avoid what? Rain? Instead of MetaTrader, where should we be placing our orders trade? Well, you should be actually making your own custom terminal, because then what you'll do is you'll get an API connection, and that API connection will give you a direct feed to the market. He abuses MT4, doesn't recommend. I always recommend everything else. Like if you're on my brokerage, I always encourage you to have an API feed, because you can connect directly into our aggregator and directly into price. I recommend that all the time, but most people don't have a custom terminal to connect to API, so they use MetaTrader. You have to know if a broker's trading against you or direct to market. Yeah, you should know that. I mean, most reputable brokers are sending you to market, because think about it this way. As a brokerage, it's in my best interest to keep money coming in. So I should be giving you the most optimal trading conditions, because that allows you to trade more, make more, and I make more indirectly, right? Because I make a cut off the spread. How do you even begin your own terminal? Build your own terminal? Well, you start with Google. Let's see. You recommended on IG Live take regular withdrawals. When compounding, do you have a separate account? No. It just means take a percentage of the withdrawals. It doesn't mean that you can't compound. It just means, you know, if you keep upping your lot size, maybe take a 5 or 10% withdrawal. That's not going to kill your account like the compound. The thing is too, with liquidity at a retail level, it's the crappiest liquidity you can get. And I've talked about this before. When you have liquidity received from liquidity providers, when you speak to your counterparties, you have to divulge your strategy. So when you divulge your strategy, you have to explain to them how you trade. And the counterparty, what they do is they evaluate the risk associated with your trading strategy, and then they assign you appropriate desk to trade off of. And when you look at that in terms of a retail shop, there's so many different strategies being used compared to swing trade, scalping, whatever it is. They can't assign you a direct counterparty, so they assign you like an aggregator of flow. So you may not get the best price, but you get the average price. And that's why retail flow is garbage. It causes a lot of problems with slippage and order execution, because of the fact that you can't define one strategy. Like I can't turn around and look at like 20,000 clients and say, oh, this 5,000 clients swing trade, these 5,000 clients, they scalp. So this group is going to go to this feed. This group is going to go to that feed. Because what happens is if the scalpers turn into swing traders, you've ruined that feed. And if the swing traders turn to scalpers, you've ruined the other feed. That's the reason why high frequency trading isn't allowed on brokerages, because of the fact that you can't process that feed correctly. So it's just considered toxic trading at that point. Build a terminal and sell it to us. No, I don't need to do that. You can build a terminal and sell it and make more money doing that than trading. How can your broker on EU pair spread only 2 while my broker FBS is 13? Well, it depends on what their liquidity feed is, right? My feed on my majors, I get a very raw spread and there's a minor markup. And then on other pairs, my spread is higher than other ones, depending on who you're working with. when did I leave my full-time job? When I had enough money. Why is GJ pushing? Probably to continue to go back down, and it's hit a support at 145, 640. We talked about that.
We did. Yeah, I was just about to say that's kind of around the area we said. So just watch it.
There are no brokers good for high frequency trading. You have to go to a clearing house and you have to set up your own private feed. Do you think if I stick with you guys long enough, I should become profitable? Well, Daniel, that's your interpretation, and you have to figure out what makes sense for you.
Right, EJ. That's madness.
I'm back.
So,
Mate, I had to go and have a moment to myself. I'm laughing because I'm that wound up. I'm that frustrated. I'm laughing. I can feel the knot in the center of my chest.
they take it too serious, dude.
Oh. I don't mind other people having opinions and facts and helping and constructive criticism and all the rest of it. It's part of who we are. But when people are that arrogant and rude to listen to anybody else's opinion, let anybody else speak, and then just go over everyone, it winds me up.
You see that a lot in people, I think. It's like single track minds. When something's working for you, that's the only thing to do. So
yeah, it's a shame really, because like we've seen with the streams that Rakeel does, a lot can be learned from each other.
Thing is,
like
we all do so much different stuff. Sometimes we look at different views and different opinions.
There's no wrong or right way to anything. It's like bringing a child up. There's no wrong or right way. What can work for you might not work for somebody else, and what you might see as being fair, or someone else might not see as being fair, with discipline or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's definitely, I don't know whether it's like Ted says all the time, it's a generation thing or what, but it's just general etiquette and how you just normally would you speak to someone in the street like that? Probably not, because you'd lose your teeth. You know, that's kind of that type of attitude. Just generally just be nice to people and have a discussion. I just don't see how it's that hard.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just really weird. I mean, there's lots to be learned from everybody.
Yeah, man.
And people just should be doing that. And everyone should be trying to respect each other. But
yeah, you should be open to everything. There's no, you can still disagree with people though. It's not illegal. But it's just like someone coming up to you, Ted, and saying, "Oh, like, you're doing it all wrong." It's like, really? Not.
yeah, I don't find it necessary. I find it very ignorant of people.
It's pretty rude, to be fair. we doing at poker? Was that today?
Oh.
I forgot. I just remembered that.
Yeah, I should try and get that. I have to download it.
Yeah, I think you got. Yeah, I tried that the other week. I've never been on that one. I think you've got to actually verify stuff and all sorts, and that takes days.
But can't
I'm
you
gonna
do like?
school you on it, Ted.
You should be able to. You should be able to know. Like, you should just be able to sign up for free.
Yeah, I think you can, but I think it's something to do with. I was going to make a deposit and I had to verify.
Oh no, we don't have to make deposits. We can play for free. That's what I was doing.
Oh, powerful.
Yeah. You can make a home game on PokerStars and send out the code to everybody.
Oh, I get you.
And then everyone can play together. We can set up a tournament.
Yeah, can you do it on that Texas Hold'em, Ted? Or don't that support it?
Yeah, that's what it is on PokerStars for Texas Hold'em.
Oh, goddamn it. I went to the bank and checked how much money I had. I thought I'm going up against
I know I ain't got enough to be paying in Ted, dude.
Going up against Ted, I best remortgage the house.
Is this poker open to everyone?
Not
Yeah.
you, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Just post a link on my IG and just say like at like whatever, like 2 o'clock this afternoon. Whoever wants to play, we'll have a game, and then
that'll be good fun, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. Ted, you play online at all?
I used to a long time ago, but I'm not that good online. It's different than live.
I feel like it's a lot easier online than in person.
I see the opposite. People are very good online. A lot of my friends play online. They're professionals, and it's very difficult. They said now.
Really? I feel like a lot of people push really delusional hands online though.
Yeah. It's a different game. It's very, very tough online. That's what I've heard.
I don't know whether I like it as much as real life when you can see someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a big problem with looking at my hand and the cards the whole time. Though that's my problem in person.
Just give it away, Ted.
Yeah.
You're done.
What time were you planning on doing the poker stars?
I don't know, just later on this afternoon. I was trying to figure it out. I have to download the software onto my computer and everything. So.
Oh, nice. Time to revive that PokerStars account then.
Yeah, man.
Anyone found anything on building your own terminal? I think you can use Google, man. Let's try this here. Let's see if I can find some information.
That's probably a good idea too, Trey.
Type in custom trading platform.
Excuse me.
How to build a trading platform.
Oh, look, there you go.
Forex trading platform. Like, I mean, I just don't understand how people can't Google properly.
Millennials. I'm blaming millennials.
Well, there are a lot of I'm pretty sure there are some companies that allow you to like white label them like off of their own software and just customize it to your own needs.
So basically, to build your own terminal, you will need to go through the broker VPN, right? Is that the way it works?
Yeah, the VPN. So we what we do is like on our site, what we do is we give you a static IP, and then you connect directly into that.
Is it offered to anyone that asked, Ted, or
Yeah,
specific?
yeah. Anybody, if you have a static IP, we can give you a link directly into the API with it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice to know.
There's a price for that, right, Ted?
No, we don't charge.
Okay.
Just gotta ask. Right, gentlemen, I'm going to make a move. I've got to pick the little one up.
Yeah, I'm going to head off too here.
All right.
Take care, everybody. Don't overtrade. Call it a day.
All right, take it easy, fellas.
Take it easy.
Ted, send the link in the chat for poker.
Oh dear. See you, dude.
In a bit.